And we're back.
We're so bad.
Hello!
We didn't even get 30 seconds in this time.
Frame one.
All right, let me try.
I would like to say that I didn't start it this time, so
It's true.
Jesus,
Tweets, if we're being honest, you rarely started. It's almost always me.
Okay, but where do I put this tag?
Not by Cheesy Michael. You don't even get through the door.
Oh, I like this song from Odyssey.
It's a banger.
Yup.
I love that there's at least 2 tracks in every Mario game where the musician's like, nah, I'm gonna play some glorpy shit. Check this out.
I mean, I'll like anything that's surfer rock and or ska, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dab me up.
I'm surprised there wasn't a ska outfit for Mario and Odyssey.
If you want really good like ska or big band music, you need to go listen to the Mario Kart World OST. There's so much garage and ska remixes in that game. It's nuts.
Actually insanely real. That soundtrack, like, I had not played the game at all, and Schmiegus actually, Slushy, came to me and was like, yo, you gotta see all of this music, and I sat there for like an hour and was like, this is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. The amount of big band and ska in that game is unheard of.
Also, you say Mario should get the ska outfit. I think Pauline should get the ska outfit.
Yeah, you know what? I agree.
you know who I think should get the ska outfit?
Please say what I think you're gonna say.
Everybody in this call right now. That's right. It's ska theme day. Let's go. Everybody into the ska outfits.
You joke. I could probably dig out my Vans and my checkered clothes.
I can hear Vaughn vibrating.
Alright,
you need to understand, some of the only shirts I have clean are my Hawaiian shirts, so let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Hold on,
Dude, it's so... Oh my god, it's so funny. So today, I heard Hawaiian shirts referred to as dad camouflage. that made me, like... That made me fucking wheeze. I felt you'd really like it. No, that's just Midwestern camouflage. For Midwestern militias, flannel is just like the AMCAT of like fucking camouflage for us. Like that's what we are. Man.
It's hilarious because we call camo the Midwestern tux.
He's not wrong.
That is a not incorrect statement.
Oh boy.
But yeah, do we want to start going around the horn?
I don't know, I guess so.
Alright, I'll roll a dice and it's gonna be... it's Fringe first.
Hi! Hello! My name's Fringe. You can find me on twitch.tv/FringeTech. I'm a writer and voice actor. I stream a bunch of very old-feeling yet new games. I play things like Grim Dawn. I just finished Gestalt. I had feelings about Gestalt. Yeah, I play a lot of horror games as well too. So that's me. If you want to hear me tell dum-dum stories, you want to hear me do like a bunch of voice acting, you want to hear me do like do a bunch of writing, you want to hear me go ahead and talk about my latent hyperfixation about Lancer, just go to twitch.tv/FringeType. That's me. You know what? I haven't heard a howdy do from Tweets yet. Let me firmly rat grab her and then lift her up over my head, and now it's Tweets' turn to talk. Speak! Speak!
When I'm not reeling over Final Fantasy 14 because I may or may not have been based on trail last night.
Just the screams on the stream were great.
Suffering, just pure suffering.
You can find me over at Blue Sky at this tweet up where I repost memes. And once in a while post posts are. I will probably, maybe, in the future be in another game that will be streamed over at twitch.tv/XanlessStream. Be on the lookout for that announcement. I'm gonna, like, drink my sorrows with, like, a nice cold Coca-Cola right now. While I do that, I'm gonna pass this egg to Robot to take it away.
Okay, but I don't know which door handle I'm putting it on. Anyway, if you need, hi, I'm Robot. You can find me on Blue Sky at Robot. Otherwise, you're most likely gonna find me lurking in pretty much most of the lovely people's here's individual Twitch chats, including the always wonderful Leah.
Hi, I am Leah, aka I'm using Thalia. You can find me. I'm on my ship mic. I'm swapping to it really quickly. I've got a lot going on. I'm moving right now, so my streams are a little bit touch and go because my entire life is being turned upside down. So while we're figuring that out, bear with me. But once I finish the move, I will have an actual stream schedule, and I will be streaming more often because I won't have anything else to do. But I appreciate everyone for supporting me and bearing with me while I'm going through all of this. As for right now, I'm here today. I have my last stream in this house on Sunday for Suits, and you can find me with Punky doing some Yuri on Friday. Speaking of, I'll toss it to said monkey.
Whoa, is there like another monkey in this call? What? Huh? What's
two
up?
monkeys.
Two. It's me. There's two of me. I'm multiply. I don't know what this bit is. I gotta fucking stop it.
Just two apes tapping each other up. That's what that is.
Oh, did you go already? Am I
No, I didn't go yet. No. That's why I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with this bit. That was like part of the reason why I was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. What's good, gang? You probably know me. I hang out with these clowns a fucking lot. I was live earlier today. I'm live pretty much most days. You can catch me at twitch.tv/punky_o_o, which the lovely Bubba just posted for me. Thank you, Bubba. We do all sorts of things. We shitpost. We talk about how the current fascist regime in the United States of America needs to fall and how guillotines are a great protest party favor. We also make a lot of we have a lot of bone friends. We make a lot of bone jokes, but not at their expense because they're homies, unless you're Schmiegus, I guess, who was forgiven today for some reason. I don't know.
No,
I'm still not by you, but
just being obstinate for no reason.
It's like, no, I didn't.
No.
I play TTRPGs, I play RPGs, I hesitate to call myself a variety streamer even though I do everything, because I do like kind of orbit around like turn-based stuff in RPGs. But you know, you see whatever the fuck on my channel because I do whatever the fuck, I don't care. Yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky, which is at Punky PUN-KI, for all sorts of Yuri rambling. And I'm gonna be talking a lot about comics soon, comics and webcomics, because we got a Kickstarter coming up for the Wheel of Webcomics so that we can fund a couple of seasons and get some cool zines out and get the word out about a lot of fun stuff that people in the server have been making. So if you're at all interested, feel free to pop by my channel. I have a link in the About page. But yeah, I'm gonna throw it on over to, who is it? Just Vaughn? I think it's just Vaughn. Oh no!
Quietly raise his head.
Skelly! Oh yeah, Skelly! I totally remembered about Skelly not going yet. Yeah.
It could be just you.
Sniff.
No, it's your turn, Skelly. I'm sorry.
You sniff stuff.
Damn, Schmiegus really has rubbed off on you. Wow.
What
All
the
right.
fuck?
Hi everybody, I'm Skelly Alpha. Whenever I'm not being insulted by Schmiegus or avoiding Cheesy Michael, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Twitch, Blue Sky, and YouTube. I keep saying Twitter lately for some reason. Streaming just about every day of the week. Tomorrow we're gonna have, at the very least, some Liminal with Punky Momo. Maybe some Peek afterward. On Thursday we'll be doing some art with Pie Pixie and doing some more Minecraft with Tech. Friday, it's going to be either Hightail or more Big Walk. It'll be one of the two. I'm not sure which. Saturday is... What was Saturday? I totally forget. Oh, yeah. Saturday, I'm doing the... playing In a Dream Barbecue with one of the voice actors. A good pal, Rigsby. And we'll be doing the second round. He voices the suspicious man in another character I've not met yet. So that'll be fun. And then Sunday is Suits. And that is it for me. From there, I will pass it over to Vaughn.
Well, thank you. Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn, over on Patreon, Burnout's Bar. Week's winding down, especially as I get feeling back in my legs from trying a new healthy life. I don't know why I made this mistake, but I'm committing to it. But yeah, you can find us Thursday doing some more Skeleton Crew, where I and Trinket Witch are adopting every emotionally vulnerable person in Inaba, which is at least 90% of the population. So join us for that. Then follow up on Saturday. We're finishing up Of the Devil with No Love War Extra, and then me, Zako, and Saris are jumping into a new game. One which they're both exceedingly excited that I play, which means I'm probably going to hate it. So come and enjoy that, please. It's very funny. But following that, like we said, we have more Threadbare Suits where, yeah, just me and a new villain. I'm sure it's fine. They put us in a waiting room, so I'm sure it's completely okay. Also, thank you for the resub, Xander. But with that out of the way, it's now time for me to play our music so we can get our lovely adventure underway.
Shut up and eat your arsenic sandwich.
No,
Okay. I'm just continuing the I'm just continuing the bit you started. Why am I forever the foe?
Easy, Michael.
Okay.
There it is.
It makes everything better now.
Teased Michael.
All right.
If I ever get the opportunity to play a rat and get to name it, I will name it Cheesy Michael for you.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, a mouser somewhere in this world is now named Cheesy Michael.
Unfortunately for the mouse.
All right,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I'll go ahead and cut the music and cut on the other music. I'll just go ahead and remove the turn order. The battle's over, essentially. Let's see, where was that music? No? There it is. My notes and everything. Also, ahead of time, I will say, I didn't have time yet to make item cards for y'all's romp through here. I will make them post-session today, so... like, the cold flowers, the items you got from blocks and the like, I'll make sure that you'll have y'all's item cards proper. But onto the recap proper. You guys started last session in media res with a bunch of dry bones that were nonplussed and a bit perturbed by being woken up from their supposed eternal slumber by someone stomping really loud through the area about a half an hour ago. I wonder who that could have been. But they got up and and you guys managed to make them go back to sleep after knocking some sense into them and also knocking them to pieces. they reluctantly like crawl back into their holes and shallow graves to just hang out and do whatever it is dry bones don't do when the camera is not on them. Probably play Parcheesi or something, who knows. You guys continue to explore and came across your most devious boss yet. A crystal that rotates magical chains in front of a door. And you guys struggled on that for, I think that was 20 minutes. It was very funny. I did not want to stop it.
For some, it was like 5 minutes. For others, it seemed like a lifetime.
It is the equivalent of this campaign's World of Warcraft elevator boss. And it went fantastically.
Oh, the elevator boss.
You guys made it to a large circular chamber of sorts that looked like it had remnants of a dragon in it. There weren't enough pieces to account for like an entire like undead specimen, so it wasn't gonna like leap out at you. It was missing a head, it was missing legs and several other major bones, so it wasn't gonna get up and move or anything. But it is a worrying piece that this is below the chapel. As you guys attempted to figure out a way beyond, you were challenged to a quiz by a thwomp that was just hanging out in here and guarding a chest that had some sort of plated gloves in them. Not necessarily full gauntlets, but some kind of like fancy like gloves with gemstones on the back of the palm. After you bested their questions, whether cheating or not, Blair, you guys mentioned
cheating. That was tasteful utilization of the rules.
Yeah, I was playing by the rules. I answered correctly. They didn't say I couldn't eat the jelly beans. I'm just.
It is
That is
literally the
true.
case of Philip J. Fry. You are technically correct, the best kind of correct. But the way open forward that Lock and Hammer remember traversing, it was open when you came through. The lights also weren't on, interestingly enough. But you came into, it looks like the room looks ancient. The things inside, not so much, if that makes sense. Perhaps the room was just repurposed for something else. It looked like a kind of study of some kind with very old books on the shelves. Most of the shelves were actually bare. There was a couple books behind like the desk. There was also a Magic Group statue holding 2 Luma in its hands. That was providing a lot of the light for the room. Besides the like lit sconces, you could tell that the majority was from like this magical implement. Blair, I think it was Blair that managed to safely remove them without breaking the statue.
Yeah.
But the most important part of this room was you had found the pipe that Locke had traversed to get here. It looks like a very old pipe. A lot of the shininess has worn off. Some old cobwebs and the like remain still stuck to the rim that weren't knocked off by Locke and Hammer's arrival. But it seems you have found a way that someone, theoretically, could get into Creepy Steeple without being noticed. And that's where we will pick up with our session today. Let's see. I'll go ahead and cut the music abruptly. Please roll 20. Add a fade out. Proper. Thank you. Please. But I will move y'all over to the map proper.
They'll call it Fade Out 19.
In case you like lose track of yourself, you're in the lower left-hand corner of the map.
Okay.
The comforting ambiance of the gloom.
Yeah, so like I was saying, that was the pipe I used to get through here. Hammer and I.
Wow.
It is weird though. Like Hammer was saying, it was a lot darker when we came in here.
I mean,
Tiki.
someone was here recently.
Alpha.
Tiki, I think, is
Yes.
like. Ooh,
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Did anyone else follow us down into the pipe, or did they just point at the pipe and say, "Go there, silly"?
It was the Magic Koopas that you were talking to were actually outside the library building and kind of just saying inside this older building that people don't go into very much. It was still an extremely nice building inside. Like, it was well maintained and everything, but you never really saw people go into it a whole lot, from at least while you were staying here. And they said up on the second story there were like a couple warp pipes, and they said to take the one on the right out of the 3, and that's how you got here.
It's linked to an old building in Turtle Keys. There's a couple pipes in there. The one covered in cobwebs and dust, that was the one I took. The one on the right. They said that's the one the pension was in.
Oh, Turtle Key. This goes to the Bahamas?
The Bahamas?
There's a
Now, I'm not sure what a banana is, but, yeah.
There's a
You don't
place
know what a
in
banana is?
Turtle Key. It's in the Caribbean.
Is this a plumber thing?
It's a plumber thing. Yeah, she like pinches her forehead. Yep. Sorry. I keep trying to connect things. I'm just gonna shut up.
Well, it's confusing because some things that we have are plumber things, but some things that only you have are plumber. Like a banana is a plumber thing, but it's also an us thing. I don't know why he doesn't know what a banana is.
There just weren't. Oh, there just weren't any bananas where I was stationed. Never had one before.
So you do know what a banana is.
Oh, did I say I did? I'm out of character right now. Did I actually say? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
I think so.
No, as a Koopa, I'm trying to save the scene for us.
We gotta get out. So
God damn it, I was thinking of Dr. Pepper. Fuck.
I love the idea that Hammer is like, oh no, corrects Locke. Is like, hey, just real quick, just that.
No, you did have a banana before. Remember, it was the yellow sea. Yes, the yellow sea. Right. Yes. I have had those. Yes.
Addie pulls out a little notebook. Not Donkey Kong.
Me rubbing my little hands together like a fly. You have not seen it yet.
But I haven't heard of the
I know. I'm just setting it up for when we do get Donkey Kong shit. Addie's gonna be extra confused.
But
I have to look for something.
But yeah, no, I haven't heard of the Caribbean or Bahamas or whatever you're talking about. I wonder if there's a plumber kingdom. That's wild. What would that be like?
Not technically. She should die soon, but maybe she already had. Maybe she died since I've been gone. Kingdoms aren't really a thing in Plumberland anymore. The Queen.
The Queen?
The Queen? You mean the princess?
Yeah. No. We're just gonna move on. I'm talking about plumber things. Let's no,
that's fair. That's fair.
How did they get the bell into the pipe? The bell is too big for the pipe, right?
No. See, this pipe's big enough for me, right? So, like, the other ones, I didn't check out how big the other ones were. But this one was pretty big.
That is a good point. Blair and Darren, you would absolutely know the size of that. The size of, like, the Creepy Steeples bell is pretty massive. Like, there's some of the hallways that you can test, you've come through, and some of the doors that you're like, how would they have fit it through here? Though, you also wonder how that huge gash in the other room happened. Like, there's some conflicting information here. If that gash on the floor appears newer, but the rooms they couldn't fit in, like, probably couldn't fit the bell, you're kind of wondering what happened.
Something's not adding up.
Maybe they just shrunk it.
Huh?
Magic. They could have just shrunk the bell. There's a smallening hand gesture with his gloves.
I mean, I guess, but that wouldn't explain really much why there's a huge gash on the other side of this room and whatnot. Or how these rooms are underneath the creepy steeple, either. Some things are just not adding up.
Alpha, remind me. I didn't notice the gash in there. So the gash, like, because it was
The
like,
gash-
super dark.
The gash was there when you passed through.
I remember the glow of the gash when I was walking through here. It was kind of the only light we had down here.
Yeah, it was mostly kind of like passive perceptions and investigations were able to tell that that spot in the ground is absolutely new. It's kind of like how like everything was like dusty and decrepit, except like that area all looks like brand new damage.
Yeah, until we popped up, yeah, I kind of thought this was a different part of Turtle Keys. Hammer just looks up at Blair. I told him that it was too gloomy to be Turtle Keys, but, you know.
I would say, like, at Turtle Keys, you may have spotted, like, a very spooky area, like, in one of the buildings and stuff, but it definitely wasn't to this level.
Okay. My question is, who turned on the lights while we were up here? I don't think we were followed. He looks down at Hammer. I didn't hear us being followed.
I also want to know, we haven't seen anything down here that would scare the boos.
True. I don't think a bunch of skeletons or skellies would scare us that much.
And the only thing that would scare them is currently upstairs with them.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that, lump up there?
No, it's the thing that make the lumps.
Right. The, Whackas, yes. No, you don't see those very often.
I would imagine it just cuts to it just staring forward upstairs silently.
Slow zoom in on the face, kind of like, what's his face in, like, The Shining, just, like, slow zoom in.
You know, when I was working for the Bowser King, it never really came up in conversation, but honestly, he looks over at Blair. What does scare boos?
All I know is something's going about, and we don't have all the pieces to it, if that makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
Though this is probably our best lead. However, there's a contest that I need to win, you know?
Right! The thing I interrupted because of the pet. Right! Sorry about that again. My bad. You go ahead and finish that. If you want me upstairs, Aaron and I can be upstairs, but, if you want us to watch the pipe, we can do that too if you want.
I mean, you didn't cause too much of a harm except to Doug's piece, which I think we all know wouldn't have won anyways.
Right, the scam.
Yeah, what did you call it, Doug?
Oh, my beautiful Duggery dollar?
Yeah, that. And it'd probably be a good idea to update the boos on the situation, too. That way they know that we're going under, and if we were to come back the same way, well, you know, they won't be so scared.
Right.
I think that sounds like our plan, right, guys?
Seems like a good idea to me.
Works for me.
Yeah, I should also send a message to the mayor.
Addie,
Alright.
Doug, what are y'all thinking? Oh no. I think something got a hold of Addie. Oh no.
No.
It must be a plumber thing.
This is a pool right in front of me, right?
There is a small fountain. It looks like the water is dribbling and running a little bit. It does look clean.
Can I see a reflection of myself in it?
I will say yes. With the ambient light in the room, it's a little ripply because of there's probably like a little spout in the center, bubbling water up. But you can see yourself.
Addie is like staring at her reflection in the water.
What's your passive perception?
Okay-ish. Let me double check. Oh, pretty good. 16.
You see, as you stare at yourself in the reflection, whether intending to or not, perhaps you were doing some introspection or studying something about your newfound appearance, you see something just beyond the surface of the water. Perhaps maybe when you were really looking at your eyes or something stood out on that particular dark spot.
I think right as you're like, hey, Addie, you look over and you see Addie like shoulders and head in the water, and I'm reaching for whatever it is.
The water, thankfully, is not very deep. It's about 2 or 3 feet deep. Being able to get in there and reach in.
Dunks her head in. She's not super tall.
It's nice, cool, and refreshing. There is... It looks like sort of like a metal spool that's kind of long, and it's got little gold caps on the end. It looks like there's the remnants of something that was attached to it at some point. Like something floating a little bit in the water. Kind of maybe like a tannish color.
As she pulls her head out, I'm gonna regret getting my hair wet. I found this. Does anyone know what this is? Why are you all staring at me?
Because you were just shoulders deep in water?
Now? Yeah, that too.
I saw a thing. I was staring at myself. I look really weird, y'all.
I mean, we weren't gonna say anything.
I think you look wonderful.
At this point, the makeup is running down the face too. But I don't know what this is. I toss it towards. I walk towards the group a little bit and then toss it towards Darren.
You grab it. Do I recognize it?
Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
Yeah, I do.
I don't necessarily think you would know. I just trust you the most.
I close my sheet. Close my sheet. See, no, nothing Arcana.
The only thing that it kind of reminds you of is it kind of reminds you of there's a little bit of something thin and tapering off the outside of it. It almost looks like maybe paper of some kind. It's really wet and kind of soggy, and it kind of tears a bit under your finger quickly.
No, not really. Looks like wet string.
Huh, I don't know what it is. I just found it in the water over there. Sorry, did you ask me a question? I look at Punky. Or Punkiki, I should specify.
Punkiki. No, well, we were just, we're, the plan is to go back up and then go back down. And we were like, how does that sound to you, Addie? And we looked over and you were maybe drowning, maybe not drowning, and then you found a thing. And then you showed it to Darren, and I don't think Darren knew what it was, and now we're here.
I remember the first time I found something in a shallow pool.
What
It was
was
wonderful!
Addie narrows her eyes what? But doesn't say anything. Yeah, fine with me. Wait, is this it? Did we not find anything?
Oh, whoa.
Well, we found the pipe I came out of, but the entire way to get here is all mixed around. Also, the lights are on, so we're trying to figure that out. And then there's the bell, and where the bell could have gone.
Don't think
Apparently,
they
you
showed
guys
it
are
with
missing
magic.
a bell. I've heard that come up a lot in conversation. And apparently, it's a bell that's very important to. He looks over at Blair. To you or the booze in general.
To the booze of the steeple, yes.
Which is really neat because that's another weird thing. Hammer will look up. That's like the 4th weird thing we've found on our travels. Yeah, weird as in like bad. Weird.
I would say, Doug, you have proficiency in Arcana, correct?
No.
No? Okay. Out of curiosity, does anybody in the party?
I'll double check, but I'm almost positive I don't.
Yeah.
You would think Hammer would have a specialization in Arcana, but you'd be hilariously wrong.
Oh yeah. The
Okay.
second robot said Darren didn't. I knew that we wouldn't. I've been waiting.
Yeah, we would.
Okay.
Look,
Just
look,
curious.
Darren's proficiencies make sense. He has wisdom, not intelligence.
What I
I
will
mean,
say is,
I have a
Okay.
positive intelligence modifier, if that means anything. I don't know if anyone else in the party does, but I do.
I do.
I'm going to give Addie something specific here, actually. Based on how that substance, that little bit of like flat substance is like attached to that like metal spindle with like the slightly larger caps,
Mm-hmm.
it sort of looks like a paper towel holder.
She kind of cocks her head. Hey, Darren, can you just like hold it out for me?
He'll just hold it out with both hands.
She's gonna walk behind the group over here to where there's like some sheets of paper on the table, it looks like. She's gonna roll them and then like fold the corners down so they stay in a roll, and then I just pop it on the paper towel holder. How-
It looks like it could be like the ends can be manipulated to tighten or like loosen, like and clamp onto something flat. So
Huh.
like it could theoretically hold the paper and roll it is what it looks like to you.
Huh. It looks like it looks like it's used for like rolling things, like folding things or something like that. And I just kind of demonstrate with the piece of paper I have.
Oh, so like scrolls.
Oh yeah, that's a thing here. Yeah, maybe scrolls.
It definitely looks expensive. It's not exactly something one would throw into a fountain, if that makes sense.
I wonder why it was in there. Is there anything else in there? Maybe like, I don't know, paper mush or something?
Well, I wasn't really looking. It just kind of caught my... Here, why don't you help me look? I'm going to
He'll shrug.
investigate more officially.
Okay.
I do not have a special investigation, but I would definitely like to help Addie and give her advantage.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's about right.
Dumb thought that came to my mind is like Locke just like picks up Hannah and gingerly holds them down toward the water, and they start doggy paddling before they hit the water.
No, I told you it all balances out. A double nat 20 like that, we're going to be seeing some ones here shortly.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Oh
No, it's
man,
not my fault for these ones. I like it to be known.
man, Leah, why don't you pilot the Pegasus with the mimic gun all the time with nat 20s like that?
Imagine getting to pilot.
Same, me too. That feel when love mech but no mech. Anyway.
All right. You guys begin to like look a little bit around atop the surface and below it. Locke and or Hammer, it might have been Hammer that had this idea, has the brilliant idea of kind of like the water burbling out of the pipe isn't like very big. It's not like it's making like a crescendo in the air and coming back down or anything like that. So it's generally easy for one of you to kind of like block it on one side, so the other side will be still, giving you the better ability to like look down in the water and the like.
Yes. Locke will use hammer, and then hammer will nod, and then Locke will just press hammer up against the water flow, making a stopper. Just book.
Yeah, it's not a hard flow to like cease or at least redirect. You guys get a good look down there. You do see it is like kind of like fallen apart at this point. You think you do see a little bit more of like that substance that's on the roll. You would think it's paper or has to be paper adjacent based on like how it's kind of like turning to like
it's pulped a little bit.
It's kind of pulping. It's kind of holding its form a little bit, so you think maybe it's treated with something to prevent like accidental water damage, but it can't really like take being submerged. You
With
do find
this...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
There's one other thing you find. You find what looks like a very nice, like, thin, tapered bit of, like, it looks like some kind of dark wood. Maybe you would equate it to, like, ebony or something. And it looks like it has been, like, snapped in half.
I will are both pieces in here or just the one?
Yeah, both pieces are in there.
I will grab the two of them. I'll kind of slap some of the pulp onto the like rim of the fountain, and I think Addie full climbed in for this part of it. Like, was just in the pool, sort of like swishing around as she climbs out. I found some wood and some pulp. From this, Skelly, can I determine whether or not it looked like this like came in through the pipe, or if it was like tossed in here?
It's definitely based on like how it's kind of degrading in the water. It's definitely a recent addition to the pool. It is the most I can at least give you, even with the 22. Like it's here. You can definitely tell it is a recent addition. The wood is hard to tell. The wood is of a very nice make. It is sanded and lacquered. It is about a foot long. It has an octagonal cut down it and is mostly the same size. It seems to taper on one end, and one end actually has like a silver cap on it.
I don't know what's up with the wood, but it's still mostly like firm. It's not really even soft, even on the parts where it broke. So based on that and the fact that there's still some paper pulp in here, this happened, or whatever this is, kind of gesture at the thing Terran's holding, it was thrown in here recently. So whatever we're looking for probably was the one to put this in here.
Question, Skelly.
Yeah, what's up?
Does the stick they're holding look like a Magikoopa staff?
That's what I was gonna ask too.
It's a little too short to be a staff, but I would say with your expertise and understanding of magical focuses, this could have been a wand.
I feel like we both just look at each other and just snap our fingers. Wand.
Yeah, it's definitely a wand. Alpha, with my background and what I've been doing, does that look similar to the sticks not held around by Magikoopas, but by their apprentices?
It does look a little bit like well, Magikoopas do use them as well from time to time, although they're more known to have like battle staves and the like. So it's not unheard of, but yes, like a toady might be more actively seen with a wand.
Oh, like it's a magic wand. Like a wand that kind of holds it up, like Harriet Potter, the transgender wizard.
Right. Written by the artist that everyone liked. Yes.
I want to be on whatever Earth you're from. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, that. Go look over at Doug. Yeah, you think what I'm thinking, right? Toady wand.
Probably. Over there, someone got their hands on one.
When you hold up the piece, you can tell there is a, it looks like it might have been the part that was hard to break, if, like, this was broken in any kind of natural way. But there is, like, a thin strip of some kind of gold metal in the center of it. Looks like it's part of its construction. It's just interesting to point out.
You know, if we could fix that, we could probably find more information about that. That's really weird that you'd find a toady wand in a fountain, and then all these lights are on, and then also just the ruins of a scroll. You know, with all the mush and the rolly stuff.
Yeah,
So-
some fuckery, definitely.
Shame it can't be fixed.
Oh, we can't swear in this campaign. I forgot. Cool. So
Addy swears. I think Kiki also swears.
Mario also swears, but they don't put that in the final cut of the game. Like when you slip.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, like when he slips in. Yeah, like when he slips in New Donk City, like he's like, like, yeah, no, he does. You know, if we have a way to fix that wand, we might be able to find some more information about it. That's what I'm thinking, anyway.
We can might have a way to send it to Beaker if you want.
It could be a clue. It could be nothing. I mean, Turtle Keys is right out there. Maybe it shot out of here at Mach 5 and just splished into the fountain, but that's... I mean, that's all I'm thinking, really.
Well, Doug, as much as your plan is smart, it will take some time to take it all the way back to Twilight Town and then back here. And we only got in because of the art contest, so no guarantee we'd be able to come back in.
No, Aaron, he just goes, oh no, I have a way to send it without going ourselves.
Yeah, that reminds me. You got a thing to win too. So,
can you fix things with magic? Is that like a thing that people can do?
Yeah, I'd have to go to sleep first, though.
Eddie's like brow furrow, like trying to figure out how the two of them connect.
How can we make a connection?
But you were saying, Darren?
Oh, it's just I have a way to send something without us having to go ourselves. He just pulls out a boo bell.
Oh, okay.
Why would you have a boo bell when you got a boo right here? Kind of like poses.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Because I wouldn't want to bother you with something like this.
Oh, Dan, you wouldn't be bothering me at all. But why don't we first just go on up and reassess what we got figured out while we wait to hear the announcement of the winner?
Okay.
Unless there's anything else y'all want to check out while we're down here.
Locke will look down at Hammer, and Hammer will make the gesture of shrugging. No, I think we're good.
He also shrugs.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like there's much more here for us anyway.
Skilly,
Yes.
are these bookshelves over here?
They are. The one to the farthest north and south are pretty much bare. There's a couple books on the one beside the Magic Koopa statue.
We're gonna take
about 3 of them.
Let's see what we got here.
All right. One looks like it is some basic history on the creepy steeple itself. Looks like it's cobbled together notes and crackpot theories on what this place's purpose could be. The second is, it looks like a book on teaching transmutative magic. The third is it's a really nice journal, it looks like, but it doesn't have anything written in it yet. Or at least you don't see anything on the pages. Kind of has like a little nice
I
little
lost
turn
my-
lock. It has.
Yeah, I
like a
lost my
little star
journal. I will stow that one.
symbol. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing in it.
Addie has a new journal. Awesome. After kind of stowing the journal in boob space, I turn, holding out the other two. There's a book on transmutation magic and the history of Creepy Steeple here. Anyone find that helpful or interesting?
Before you can even blink, Blair has the book of the history of Creepy Steeple in her hand.
What was the other book?
The other book was looks like a tome of how to teach transmutation magic.
Nope, that's not for me.
I would say Doug
It
will
looks like it could be useful to spellcasters.
Yeah, but I say Doug will glance at the book while he's trying to brag about his gold bar to his mooks and Blair's shadow, and just go, "Oh, that's like the magic you'd use to shrink something."
Well, I think
Wrong.
we figured out how they took the bell then.
He looks at you and goes, "How?"
And if what you're saying is the way you're thinking, then they took it through this pipe. He points at the one that leads to Turtle Keys.
Very possible, but I want to know what's in this book real quick.
Yeah, no, take your time. I'll try to put some stuff together.
Also, Doug will just look at Punk and go, "Listen, kid, I don't understand how magic works. I just woke up dead and with it."
Huh. Now I understand how magic works even less.
You and me both.
Alrighty.
Skelly, what do I find in this book?
All right. Did anyone take the transmutation book?
I mean, nobody's gonna take it. Kiki will take it. Just by virtue of having things. She likes having things.
That's true. That's true.
I like taking things that do not belong to me.
I will toss it in between Doug and Kiki and let them figure it out while it's in the air.
Kiki's gonna go for it, yeah.
All right. You have a book on teaching people how to cast transmutation magic.
Okay.
As for the book, Blair, at first it looked like it was going to be a lot of the same notes that you saw back in Eclipse Manor. It starts the same, but the second chapter changes. This looks like a far more detailed entry on the history of Creepy Steeple. And it involved a dragon called Darkclaw that used to claim these lands. And the bell was originally constructed by older generations in the local kingdoms, before even the Mushroom Kingdom was established, to call on help for the star spirits to find a way to entrap it. And much like most dragons in this world, they have a particular vulnerability to specific sounds. And the dragon Darkclaw was trapped below Creepy Steeple using the power of the bell.
Let me finish typing this real quick. Hold up.
Okay.
Crazy.
I will say though, while this is happening, when Kiki, you notice as you pick up the book, Darren takes a step away.
Takes a step away from Kiki.
You notice he doesn't seem to want to be near the book.
Yeah, no, this makes
I'm also
sense.
in call chat. The dragon's name is spelled like such. Sort of like how you spell Dr. Claw in Inspector Gadget, where it starts with the words get fused and there's a K in there.
The entire
So-
time you're talking about the books, just imagine just a giant man in the corner, just just in the thinking pose, like, have I seen anything weird happening to Turtle Keys?
So
All we hear is
Roll me a
dial-up
history
noise.
check.
Sure.
What was that, Blair?
I was gonna ask just to recap chapter 2 of this book.
Absolutely.
There was a dragon, Darklaw, terrorizing this area. Citizens called up to the Star Sprites for help. Dragons are known to be against certain sounds, kind of thing, right?
Yes, dragons are rumored to have weaknesses towards specific sounds. And the bell, it doesn't say how the bell came to be, or whether it was bequeathed to them. They were taught how to make it,
Okay.
or how to enchant a bell. Like it doesn't state. It's with the help of the star spirits that this bell came to be, and it was used to trap the dragon below in the crypts of Creepy Steeple, and it seems it is there where it eventually perished.
Okay.
The chapter continues that most of this is lost knowledge or lost media as to how this came to be. It was only with the help of combined studies and delving ancient ruins that Turtle Keys was able to corroboratively compile this information.
Gotcha.
There is a note in this chapter that says the bell also served other important purposes, but it seems its primary purpose was for that. Investigations are ongoing what its other points of use were. The book also details the dragon was very powerful and mighty, and had influence over a massive area of land, and could change aspects of it.
Okay.
I think we're all just writing notes real quick.
No, take your time. Take your time. This is the point of Lord.
History and it's lost media.
This is for Leah. Out of curiosity, is Darklaw a character in the Marioverse? Is that an established character?
No,
Hookclaw
that is actually a there's Hooktail and Blighttail, which were dragons. There was also the dragon from Super Paper Mario, but Darklaw is something that I made.
I just had no context. I had heard us mention dragons before in the setting. I was just curious.
Oh yeah, there's some distinct dragons. Forte and Chad has also mentioned the lightning dragon that was the boss before World Bowser in Odyssey. Dragons are present in the world.
There was also Bonetail.
Yeah, Bonetail. Yeah, sorry, not. I don't know why I said Blighttail. Bonetail. Yeah.
Hookclaw, Bonetail. So I see where you got or Hooktail, Bonetail, Darklaw. I see where you got the naming convention.
No,
from.
and Blighttail was also one. There were three.
There were three. Yeah, you're right. Shit. Fake fan.
Sorry,
Fake fan.
for clarification again, connections to the Bell's history and lost media are found in Turtle Keep, correct?
Turtle Keys.
Or Turtle Keys, my bad, not Turtle Keep. Turtle Keys.
That would have been a lot more fortressy.
Yeah, doing the Bohemian joke, you were closer on the money than you think.
Okay. Oh god, there's a lot. I feel like Blair at first, when she reads this, is the chill expression, yeah, this is normal. Once we reach chapter 2, it's just a slow progression of oh shit, oh fuck.
Is it the chef from Ratatouille reading the letter?
Yeah. Basically. Okay. Blair is then gonna close the book and take like the deepest of breaths. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm racking my head, but I can't really think of anything for the Turtle Keys. I roll like shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing came to mind. Sorry, I lost
Nah.
your. I forgot to respond to you.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
There was someone I want to check with because I think I heard them speak up during the exchange with multiple people. Doug, I think you were trying to say something earlier.
No, I was just making a joke when Rabbit was talking about the thinker pose.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure like that you were heard.
Mi amo Fingo. Yeah, sorry about that, Blair, but yeah, I'm thinking, but I can't really think of anything bell-shaped that came through recently. But the Magic Hoop is bringing all kinds of weird stuff.
That you do know. They bring in all sorts of, like eccentricities, oddities, magical items, artifacts, and relics. All sorts of weird things have passed through that like city/academy.
Yeah, sometimes we dart dazzle getting like just things and objects sometimes. Hammer looks up at Blair. It's good practice. But we haven't really seen any bell.
I mean, if they use some magic whatever, make it smaller, they could easily make it pocket size. The question is, why the fuck would these magic Koopas want with our bell? Or rather, the bell from Creepy Steeple. I'm no longer part of this place.
Oh, but
What's
would it
your
be safe to
passive
say that...
perception,
Oops. Sorry.
Blair?
Okay. Perception?
Passive perception.
Oh, passive. Sorry. My passive perception is 12.
12.
Well.
I will let that 20 ride since you're the one that's been reading through this book. There are 2 pages missing at the end of chapter 2.
Jacuz.
It seems like the chapter wrapped itself up neatly at the page that it ended, but you do notice that very, very neatly have 2 pages been ripped. They weren't torn, like I say ripped, but it's almost like they were taken out very well. Like it you had to like squint, like look, and like it's unusually like the like fold at this page is weird, and then you realize there's probably 1 or 2 pages missing
Huh.
before
There's
chapter
something-
3 starts, which starts going into Creepy Steeple's like construction and make and more along those kinds of things.
Huh. Looks like there's some pages missing from this book.
It's the
even
prophecy in
weirder.
chat.
That's even weirder. If Magic Koopas were to take a bell, is it Alpha? It's safe to assume that like people from the Bowser Kingdom sometimes work at Turtle Keys, or at least some of the vets have. But like,
Yes, absolutely.
there wouldn't be like any real reason, as far as Hammer knows, that Magic Koopas from Turtle Keys would do something like this, right?
You obviously know that they hunt. Like, they obviously hunt artifacts and relics and things like that. So, it's not necessarily out of the wheelhouse, but they don't necessarily steal. Because despite the large influence from the Bowser Kingdom here, because obviously the Magic Koopas that go there, are in the Bowser Kingdom, like, studied here. But there are Magic Koopas that do magic works and all kinds of things all over that aren't Bowser aligned. So, it's kind of a neutral state, Turtle Keys is. So, in general, they wouldn't. That doesn't mean like maybe some very unscrupulous one would have done this. So it's not to say out of argument.
Say, big guy, question.
Yeah. What is it? What is it, Blair?
Did you, before you came through this pipe, see any nerd-looking purple bunny-like creatures by any chance?
Alpha, she asked the question, her eyes open. Have I seen I've seen those things. Have I seen or have I not seen those things?
You have seen one or two of them. You
And
figured they were just another like passing through troop, but they were definitely of a race you didn't recognize.
And I saw maternal keys, yeah?
Yeah.
Describe to me, you said bunny nerds?
Small and sometimes big, purple bunny-like creatures that give an aura of nerds that need to be shoved in a locker.
I think I have, and you can find them at www.twitch.tv/fringe. Okay, no, I have seen them over at Turtle Keys. Let's see.
Oh, fuck us. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it, but now that you mention it, yeah, I saw one or two of them. They really seem full of themselves, even by Magic-Koopa standards.
Well,
Oh, that's not good.
that is not good indeed.
Why is that like... Oh, they... No, now that I think of it, I haven't seen any of them until recently. Why?
Let's just say those guys are up to no good. And the fact that they were researching about the bell in the first place sent shivers down my spine. No one, and I mean this as kind as I can be to my old home, no one tries to, like, take the bell for any good. The bell stays where it stays for a reason, no?
Tell you what, as an elite trooper, I have a lot of pull. Even if I'm not part of that kingdom anymore, considering he waves a hand in the air, you get the feeling that, you know, he's unemployed. I could probably still ask around with some of the other Magic-Koopas. Who knows, maybe those nerd bunnies, you call them, were asking about the bell.
No, they were alright. Should have known that there would be more of those fuckers around. We're gonna have to tell this back to the booze up pronto.
Yeah, no trouble at all. Let's see. I just saw... How many would you say I saw at Turtle Keys? You said just for two?
I would say you probably saw two walking around, maybe even talking to some Magic-Koopas, and they did seem very hoity-toity, like putting themselves above the Magic-Koopas, even though they were having to ask them for help on some of the magics and stuff that they were trying to, like, ask about. Like, you didn't really give it too much mind on what they were talking about. You just saw them in the middle distance.
I think about it. Yeah, I only saw not a lot of them over at Turtle Keys, mind you, just two. But they were talking to some of the bigger Magic-Koopas. I couldn't really think of anything what it was. I think I was moving some kind of a statue.
Yeah, we're gonna need to go pronto. Let's go back, y'all. I don't want to dilly-dally anymore.
Yeah,
And
no,
Blair's
I'm with
gonna go
I'm
out.
with you.
Blair's out.
Okay.
I'll follow behind you.
How does everybody else feel? Is everybody else following along? Or is there anything else anybody wanted to do here?
Yeah, I think I'm just following along. I'm out also. Kiki's just hanging with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Addy
Darren
was
will
just gonna
go.
check in this pot here really quick, but Darren, you go ahead first.
No, he's just bringing up the rear.
Cool. I just checked out what's in this pot. There's a big pot here. I just want to check it out.
Roll a d10.
You got it. 6.
A 6. There is a small vial of something in there. It looks like there's like some old notes. Looks like maybe a cookbook that has now been cooked essentially itself by time. Unfortunately unsalvageable. Maybe some ingredients that have long since like shriveled up in there, kind of like just sitting in there, not cooked, but they were being ready to be cooked. But there's a vial of something in there that looks like it might still be good. Roll me a d6.
And there. 5.
A 5? You pick up this like small vial. I say vial like it's something small. No, it is like a thick vial that looks like maybe it holds like maybe up to a pint of liquid. Like it's like a really large vial. That's corked on the top of it. It has a slight sickly sweet scent to it when you bring it close to you. Kind of like something very sugary in there. And you will find a vial of sap syrup.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
I kind of like unstopper it, sniff. Ooh. Stow it in boob space.
Smells like a really potent kind of like a berry syrup of some kind.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
I am just gonna carry the pot now.
It is a very nice pot. Like you could absolutely use that to cook things. Like
is it cast iron?
It is like cast iron or something very similar.
Holy yeah. I absolutely, if it's cast iron or even if it's just gauge steel, I'm absolutely taking this. And as I'm kind of walking along, Darren, hey Darren, you're the one who's like getting into cooking, right? I can only cook a couple different things, but the fact that I found a freaking cast iron, if I can take this back to, I cannot tell you how prized these things are in Plumberland.
It's
I hate that I just called it that.
I'm not sure what the name of I don't know the name of all I know all kinds of pots and stuff have different names and stuff, but like the best I can describe this is it's like half the height of like a stew pot, but like the base of it like flares out a little bit and has a very, very heavy, nice lid that sits atop of it that does.
Are we talking like a lidded wok?
It flares out the other way only slightly though.
Okay, got it.
Like it's a slightly
nice
wider
pot.
at its base.
Oh yeah, it's a super like cauldron energy. Got it.
Yeah. And it's a very nice, like, heavy lid that has vent holes in it.
Oh, that's a nice stew pot.
Well, I'll hold on to it in case you ever want to cook in it. But I'm taking it home with me.
The pot does look, you would guess, newer. It does look it's on the newer side compared to the stuff in here. Considering the water content of the room from the fountain, you would suspect if this has been in here a very long time, it would probably be in a worse condition. Like if it's been in here for like the centuries, supposedly this place existed. Like this pot would be in a very bad way. So would a lot of this stuff in the room. So you would suspect it is a newer item.
Hell yeah.
All
Out
right,
of curiosity, if I were to hit someone with the pot lid, what damage dice would that be?
I would say you could probably count that as like a mace, probably like a D6 or something. It is heavy.
Just because we're a friend. Cool.
Probably if you stuck the entire pot on like a stick for some reason, maybe something comparable to like Warhammer damage. Just saying.
Hell yeah. We'll get there.
The thing is like 15, 20 pounds. It's
thingy.
heavy.
The freaking thingy. All right, I'm putting it in my inventory.
Okay. All right, I will drag y'all back up to the top. You are unaccosted on your way back. If there's something y'all want to do on the way back, I'm also fine settling that as well. but otherwise I will put you all on the other map.
You know what, just for the funnies, Darren will just drop first level and drop 10 peaches for the
You just drop them off with the dry bones that got their crap beat in. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I
You
also
guys
need 2
arrive
stooges.
back. Oh, what was that?
I still need 2 stooges.
Oh yeah, hang on, let me grab them. Sorry about that.
Bone's like, I'm not losing my fucking guy.
My employees.
They signed a contract.
They're his
I-
goons, just simple
Listen,
as that.
I may have lovingly numbered them.
I gave them
Yep.
friendship tattoos. Those are barcodes.
Oh, reminds me, I need to get you the stat blocks for them when I get the damn chance.
All good.
It'll be a sad day when we lose Goon 1 and Goon 2.
And the proper kinds of goons. We only talk about the minions for mafia bosses in here.
Rest in peace, Goonie Gary. You were the gooniest of us.
You lot, however, make it back up top safely. Most of the situation remains the same from before. Everyone's mostly gathered around their various art pieces. The sombrero guy and the Tusterenins are playing somber, spooky music to fit the mood. You do notice that outside, whatever ritual that the boos were performing outside has ceased. You don't see the multicolored green lights coming in from the window to the south anymore. You would assume they have halted. But otherwise, it looks like some of the boos are getting together. Over here, the bomb boos and this particular boo right here are starting to get together, holding up little like clipboards. You think they might be the judges.
Shit.
Shit.
Blair would have gone to Spike first and kind of like update the situation, like yeah. Go speak. Anyways. But yeah, she would at least let Spike know, because out of her squad, Spike is the most reliable one. Let's be honest, we love Spike in this house. Spike gets the job done.
Anything
No
for
one
the
came
mission.
up to bother it.
Anything for the mission. Anything for the mission. Anything for the.
But yeah,
Mr. Art President, get down!
long story short, Spike, I think those nerds are at it again.
I've seen this before. We saw it once already, of course I did.
Mhm. Probably had the best view of it, too.
Well, not a lot interesting has happened up here. Everyone's been preparing their art. I'm not sure what the bats are making. It looks like some kind of sculpture.
Oh, of course, it's always a sculpture on one of these things. What about that, Whacka down there? Uneasy look over.
This is the only time you think you've seen in recent history Spike sweat a little. They unnerve me.
Yeah, I think I'm
That Whacka doesn't look like it's moved. It has just been bobbing up and down, like, on top of one of the pews somehow.
Wait, it's not in the ground? It's just there?
There's a hole in the top of the seat, and yet you can see under the seat.
What the... I watched Twin Peaks. I know what this is. This is nightmares. This is nightmares. This is nightmares.
I think I'm starting to understand now. I'm gonna go ahead and let Ribbon know that we brought back, Rufus and all that back. Rufus, right? Not Marcus. I don't know why I want to call him Marcus, but
If you know a lumberjack in your life named Marcus, this could be why.
Yes, Rufus will probably be hanging out over here or so. The Brixie and Rec Hall are kind of like watching the judges, kind of from a little bit away. They're trying to eavesdrop. They're not doing too well, but the judges also are kind of ignoring them.
they're doing good work. Not as great work as Spike, but they're doing good work. We don't have favorites in this game, but I think we all can agree Spike deserves, like, squad member of the month. I'm just saying.
We don't
You
have
can see a
favorites.
Chekhov?
Spike gets the whole portrait. The other two just get little frames.
But yeah, Blair will float up to Ruben and be like, well, thank you for letting us borrow Rufus a little bit.
Yeah, not a problem. Oh, actually, I should give me 1 second because Rufus is still inhabiting the third the dark pair of bones. Give me a sec. Where I need. He hasn't let go yet. There we go. Okay. And there we go. He's still hanging out there. And Ribbon does turn to you and say, oh, hey, shucks, not a problem. I'm glad you brought them back safe and sound. I guess they made a friend? I guess y'all made several friends. Why are dry bones in here? Dry bones ain't allowed in here.
Well, that's the thing. When we were investigating down in the basement, we found a couple of dry bones that our friend Big Guy here kind of woke up when came up here.
My bad.
Did you find the horror?
Depending on your definition of horror, if a quiz show is your kind of horror, then yes, we did.
When you say quiz show, there's like a whole bunch of hush. And it's like all the blue suddenly becomes scared. It's like you encountered he that makes you do questions.
We did, and we won the quiz show too.
Girlie, you are so brave. Oh my stars.
Aw, shucks. It was nothing. Just gotta be witty, that's all.
He would make us think.
I mean, I might have outwitted him in the last question, but truth be told, the others kind of answered the other questions before.
I don't know why he's down there. If we go down there, he'll never leaves us alone.
Well, he's gone now. He's gone now, so you're safe.
Thank goodness. You've saved us all.
Yeah, oh, well, I mean, it wasn't just little old me, it was like everybody in that group. Even Doug to a degree.
Alpha, you're gonna give me cyberpsychosis, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that he made us think. He who asked questions, bro.
You good there, Choomba?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slam it through an embankment wall. That's what I'm gonna.
I can't wait to make like a cyber futuristic area of Paper Mario, and literally the enemies are called Choombas. I'm writing it down right now. Thank you.
I need you guys to understand something.
Oh my god, Cyberpunk Goombas! I hate you. I love it. Write it down.
But I need you guys to understand
Fucking
something.
dap me up.
Darren has a different kind of 1,000-yard stare right now next to the Whacka.
Uh-huh.
And it's like his expression hasn't changed. You can just like feel the energy of really thinking.
Meanwhile, Doug has just been talking at the Whacka. It's just like, yeah, so after they discovered we were using her as the washing machine, they ran us out of town. I don't know what she's doing anymore. I think she turned out to be a pilot. Oh well.
Wow! That sounds
Like
amazing! Huh.
The cold,
Wow.
dead stare of a wall.
I look like a pilot? Why do I look like a painter?
Lack of hands, but don't worry, that didn't stop anyone around here.
Looks around, sees the booze all like have like nubs for the most part, and just like, oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, no, live your dreams, kid.
I'm gonna paint everything. I can't wait. I painted this painting here. I gotta show it off when it's time. It's gonna be great. Like the Whacka like gestures their head toward like the covered like canvas.
Trying to think of so hard how Whacka would paint, and every image just makes me laugh hard.
There's stranger things that have happened in season 1.
I'm so happy. God.
But yeah, good news. We did find a working pipe. Bad news. I think those bunny nerds are behind the missing bell.
Ooh, that's terrible. We should definitely inform the elder boos what's going on then. Be good if they knew.
That's what I was thinking. We're probably going to go after them once this contest
Wait.
is done. Oh.
And, like Ribbon like quickly like puts one of her ribbons like over your mouth and like leans in real close. And when she shoots the bony beetle a look that their acquaintance from earlier they talked to, and he's like, oh right, yep, and he starts like whistling, and he just starts going off. And he's like, and she leans in close and says, maybe we shouldn't tell the boos. They're gonna cause a huge ruckus over there if they find out.
Shoot, you're right. Well, I told Spike, but Spike's pretty good about keeping secrets. Glances behind towards Spike.
It doesn't look like they're judging your painting, but the judges are probably going around making sure all the paintings that are qualifying are put in their place for the judge. They're up here and they're currently like playing a game of cards like, deal me in.
Spike or Punkiki better win that. I swear to God.
So is this like a festival that happens or something? Hammer just looks up at you. I like to learn about different cultures. Yeah. Is this something that happens like every year? Is it like a festival? Like what's going on?
Well, it sort of just happens, or contests and whatnot. But it's like to have fun. Other times there's like pranking wars or whatever. Those were fun.
Ribbon actually gestures with one of her ribbons like up. There's like some like vaulted glass ceilings, and like below the vaulted glass ceilings, there's a lot of pieces of art hanging in here. It seems like there's all kind of like explosion marks inside the steeple, all kind of like graffiti and stuff around, but those paintings and stuff that get up there appear to be untouched. And she says, I wouldn't say it's annually, biannually, or anything of that nature. It's mostly when the boos have the whim to run it.
Yeah.
But they have these art competitions occasionally that they give gifts to the winner. And they hang up their art somewhere in the steeple.
Huh.
Yeah, when I used to live here, I wasn't quite talented in my craft. And when I did, graffiti on the walls was not well looked upon at that time.
Oh, it was ahead of your time. I get you.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone
You're welcome.
gets it.
She wiggles her palm. Hammer, Locke is looking up at the paintings and scratching his chin and tilting his head to the side. He's trying to appreciate fine art. Hammer's looking up and like her little beady eyes are two little beady sparkles. You get the feeling that she is absolutely digging the culture.
Okay, I gotta ask, does it smell like toast when Locke is trying to appreciate art?
No, but if you get really close to him, you can hear freeform jazz.
You must acquire a taste for freeform jazz.
I hope you like freeform jazz.
You want to know the funniest? You want to know what the funniest thing about that episode is? I do like freeform jazz.
Oh yeah.
Also, question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not because I'm drawing anything, but what ribbons is Ribbon using when she's like shushing Blair?
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one because I didn't want to take away from the scene, but Addie is staring at that interaction, mouth agape, and there's like a little bit of drool coming out of the corner of the mouth with like the like embarrassed slashes across the face as she's just like,
Imagine like the little like sashy blue one around their midsection, right?
Yes. That she doesn't like have the arms that come out kind of like Dupless does, like the little like nub arms through the sheets. She manipulates these really long ribbons, like either off the she can manipulate both the one off her waist or the two off the back of the big bow on her head. Kind of like opposable hands.
Oh, so it could. Oh, it was either. Oh, okay. Teehee. Don't worry about it, Miles.
Yeah, that's
Smiles,
how
nods,
she
shakes
manipulates.
hands in appreciation.
Yeah, or like rolls hands, she'll roll one of the edges of the ribbon, kind of deal, like do the same motion and stuff. You can, someone like off screen when I was talking with people about Paper Mario characters in another Discord, like think Gangle a little bit from Digital Circus.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, Blair will just nod her head and like motion the zip her lips kind of thing to Ribbon with the wink.
And she smiles back. It's like, probably safe that way. Probably ought to be a lot less complications.
You're right. And we think the pipe goes to whatchamacallit, Turtle Key. So, unless your destination is around that area.
She's gonna do a history check. That's a little bit out of the way. Although I do know the circus is a little bit over there. Over that general direction. We may take our preset path though, and maybe we'll run into each other again over in that area.
Perhaps we shall. It'd be a shame if this was our one time we got to hang out.
Of course. I'd be absolutely delighted to see you again, especially if you make your way over to the circus. I know it's over in that region. That's a jog. Maybe...
I might have to be careful. I don't think your boss might want to see me. And she'll give like a playful like wink and laugh.
She'll think for a moment longer. It's like, maybe it would be faster if we took the pipe and traveled from there. Alleviate a little bit of walking at least, get in some brighter areas. I'll talk with Rufus a little bit, see what we think.
Just let us know, and well, if you come with us, at least you'll have some bodyguards along the way. She looks over at Locke first.
You see him trying to go ahead and see a cubism version of a boo scratching his chin.
She looks at.
That's not what they look like.
She looks at Punkiki.
He just like looks back and shrugs with her like hand of cards and is like, oh, shit, I don't want him to see.
A cube? Impossible. Meanwhile, Boodazzle existing in season 1. They're a sunshine Boo.
I've never seen one. Then there's a square Boo, and this lock is just holy shit.
And then finally she'll look over at Addie.
What is Addie up to?
Just staring at Ribbon and Blair. It doesn't make it any less pathetic that she's a woman. It is full cringe.
I think we might need to take her to a nurse or something. You okay over there, Addie?
What? Yeah, I just got it in my head a little bit. I was just zoning out. Yeah.
Oh, you can take a nap if you wanna. That's what you plumbers do, right?
No, my head's too full of ideas. And she takes out the notebook and she starts writing fan fiction.
On the spot. She was prepped with that fucking journal. Oh my god, she knew it was gonna be for like immediately. Frame 1.
Damn.
Holy
Journal
shit.
wasn't for notes about the world. Journal was for fanfics. Oh my god.
Also, Doug, I saw you zoom up there. What are you doing? I think I already know what you're doing.
Doug might be having numbers 21, 24 helping Punky win at cards.
Ah, okay.
21 and 24 is crazy. What are the implications here, dog? Have you had 20 previous minions?
No.
And did you have 2 minions in between these 2 guys?
Damn.
Berta, I just have to ask, does one of them sound like Ray Romano?
Suspiciously, yeah.
Yeah!
God damn it, Adventure Bros.
God damn.
Favorite, my king.
And one just blares, "Ignore me!
Ignore me!"
But yeah,
Also,
with them
Skelly,
like
this will. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna finish. They're like waving their heads yes or no to bet, and then occasionally Doug will just change Punkiki's hand with minor illusions.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Fantastic. You're changing my cards to the good ones, right?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you were making me win or lose. I thought you were sending your minions to win. I don't know.
You think Spike is gonna share money with Doug? No, he's betting on you.
That's a great fucking point. Wait, that's a great point.
Are you proficient with a gaming set, Punkiki?
No. Why would I be proficient with that? I'm proficient with shields.
I want you to roll me with advantage. Do an intelligence or wisdom check.
Okay.
You will have advantage on this.
We'll do intelligence because I have a +1 in that. It's a 14.
All right, let me roll some stuff in the backdrop.
I will also ask, Doug, are you like doing anything to like tip Kiki off that you're like doing minor cantrips on her cards or anything?
First, all of your cards will turn into a Doug face that just goes shh. And then you'll see them change into better cards.
Okay.
All right. Punkiki.
Yes.
Nobody seems to notice this.
Fuck yes.
It seems like out of sheer luck, Doug is like Zach Galifianakis, like card counting. Like the cards that you play do not have duplicates in the deck. Duplicates do not show up when they need to. So it largely goes unnoticed.
Insane.
You will win. It won't be much. They were betting kind of small change. You will win 6 coins.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I, while the hand was going on, maybe like roll performance or something to goad them into like bidding more?
They don't have a lot on them, unfortunately. However, if you ever get
I'll
another
take
game of
6.
cards, do tell me that, because maybe.
I'll take the 6 coins, and you know what? I give Doug a wink, which he does not see because I'm wearing my sunglasses.
You hear a boing, like a SpongeBob blink, but there's no animation.
Doug gives a knowing nod, like everyone he knows wears sunglasses too, so he immediately understands.
Yeah, you're able to like psionically sense the wink because of the link that fellow sunglasses wearers have. Anyway, that new stupid lore. There's psionic powers between people with sunglasses.
I
anyway.
knew it. I always wear sunglasses. I always knew in my heart of hearts.
Because sometimes people wear like sunglasses and yet you can still absolutely read them, like because you have like that intrinsic bond.
Especially
All right.
at night.
True. So I can.
Level.
We will take this moment to take our break.
Radical.
Okey-dokey.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and spoil a little something for the end of this session. Ahead of time for you to consider during your break. Most likely won't come into play for the second half. But by the end of the session, you all will be level 6.
Oh shit!
Dog.
Oh shit!
Oh wait, that gives Darren access to his next feature. Lovely.
Oh,
Now,
shit.
Skelly,
And
you
Doug.
said this offhandedly before we were playing, so I don't want to hold you to it, but I do want to ask.
Yeah.
Are you still allowing me to use that extra roll for her new hit dice? I'm happy to reroll. Totally happy to reroll. I was just it was something you said jokingly offhanded, so I wanted to double check whether or
I don't
not
mind.
that was the case.
I don't mind. I do remember that.
Alrighty. So be it.
If y'all
In which
like
case,
during
I
the
know
break,
exactly what I'm
we'll
taking.
take a slightly longer break and y'all can do some basic level up stuff.
Sure.
That would include you as
Okey-dokey.
well. French, you will be able to level up to 6.
That's radical. I will ask because of the new computer. I'll have to check to see if I have the books again. If I don't have the books, just send me over the books.
I can absolutely send you. I'll screenshot and send you the things Pugilist gets.
I think
we'll
see. Oh yes.
Because we'll be going into essentially at the end of the session, Act 2.
I will get to punch even harder.
I forget. Are we playing?
Mario, yes.
Yes.
Fucker.
I'm sorry.
Oh fuck! I forgot what I was gonna ask. Hold on.
Oh shit! I'm really sorry now. Oh damn it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Are we playing 5.5 rules or are we playing 5?
We're doing 5e, base 5e.
Okay. I wanted to make sure because I was like, I could not remember.
If people want a very specific feature that 5.5 has, we can definitely talk. I've been usually the really cool ones been including as character boons for story stuff. I know big ones I will just allow off the rip, like if we had a druid in the party, yes, I will absolutely allow you to talk as the animal off the rip, because I think that's awesome and cool. I hate that that's a level 18 feature in 5th edition, and you just get it at level 2 in 5.5.
Oh, it is? I remember when I was playing a druid, I would always just be like, yo, what's up, man? It's me, the dog from the Bible. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, no one had a problem with it.
Then again, well, people might be lenient. I know I personally do like it if you could talk as an animal and it not be a level 18 feature.
How many JRPGs I've played where the dog fucking talks like a person and not like a dog? Like, that's... Be level 18 for that?
Fringe, you get a couple things. I will make sure to send them to you. One is you can edit is you get one more moxie point.
Oh,
long rest,
cool.
so it goes up by 1. Your punches stay the same damage, but you do get 2 things. I will screenshot it and send it to you. Both are great.
Okay.
One is definitely going to make hammer stronger. One is your punches now count as magical. Or hitting people with furniture now counts as magical.
After fighting dry bones, you realize that yes, you can throttle a ghost.
Also,
it was all on your mind.
Also, Alpha, heads up. I'm gonna need probably 3 character sheets just for the use of one of my spells. It'll be a lot easier on everyone's end.
I can absolutely program that. Yeah, that is not a problem.
I swear, if I roll anything less than 6, I am going to cry. Just a little.
Just a little tear. Just a little bird-shaped tear.
There you go. In call chat fringe, there's your 2 features that you get. One is essentially punches and improvised weapon attacks count as magical. The other is when you use the attack action on your turn, Hammer can use a reaction to make an attack.
Oh, well, that's dope. All right.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna call it and just take the average, the 5 plus con modifier this time.
Y'all can...
I'm taking that, but I want to roll for funsies because I love pain and suffering.
Okay.
God damn it! I'm so fucking sorry.
I knew the moment you're like, I'm taking the half. I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Skelly.
That's tough. That's fucking tough.
Yeah. I'm not above being bribed.
Okay. I
Just like the
tell. Hey, hand up of not only Blair but maybe of Nocta. Whittles my finger.
All right.
You know, tweet in the pot. Do a. You know, tweet in the pot. Do a pin-off of Hammer too. Give him the trifecta. Put a sexy puny.
Looks like Punky gets above average.
Oh, did you up that con, Punk?
What's up?
I said, did you up that con?
I just had 19 con.
Oh shit, you had a 19. I thought you had a less con. Hell yeah.
No, con and strength.
Also,
were my dumps.
Addy gets
Strength dex is
a
bad.
feat.
Addy does get a feat. Don't worry about my HP. I definitely didn't take tough on top of a nearly max HP roll. I definitely
Christ,
don't have
you're-
89 HP at level 6.
I was like, wow, I have 65 at level 6. That's like pretty good. And you're over here like, yeah, I've got like basically a freaking million health.
Damn.
Y'all forget, you're in a party with Darren. Your health is
That's
also
true.
just higher naturally.
Our health just like isn't
Yep.
real because Darren just like makes us invincible. We're gods.
Yeah.
Immediate next fight, Skelly like, well, I made a big dragon that's gonna kill you all.
I'm
love
sorry, I'm
running
just saying.
tanky characters. Over the course of my years, I have slowly watched my like highest HP rolls I've done on characters slowly go up. And I was like, oh yeah, these are pretty high. And then Addy blew them all out of the water. Addy's like, fuck all of you, I have the most HP now.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm sitting here with hasn't broken 30 HP yet. Just like, you know what? I'll be fine.
Wait,
I
do
just-
I
buddy.
legitimately have 3 times your HP now? I legitimately have 3 times your HP now.
Damn.
You doubled Darren.
Hell yeah.
You rolled ridiculously on your hit dice. I need
I
people to know that.
did. I
Your
I
lowest
went
hit dice
back
was
to the chat
7
log.
on the D10.
I will show everyone the chat log, by the way. Because we rolled them all early on, and
Also
I
good.
accidentally rolled one too many, and I was like, Skelly, can I keep that for later? And Skelly was like, yeah, you can keep that for later. Here were her hit dice rolls,
Damn.
and that's on top of the max at level 1.
Yeah, no, I rolled nothing but 6s. Nothing but 6s. You gotta understand my frustration.
Ooh, sexy puny.
It's okay though. I draw stuff now.
Go draw.
I go draw bribe.
I believe in you.
Yeah, draw the bribe.
I've got a new class feature.
I get expertise.
do I.
Oh, I get expertise.
I get my fun class feature next level. My class feature this level is health.
Oh, Spar, I don't know why you're getting hit, but you're gonna get hit.
Let me go ahead and find out why. Yeah, they're gonna get hit.
Right back.
Alright. Our stream now.
Oh, we live here now? Hot damn. I'm excited.
Oh, that's a good
I'm excited.
point, Spar. 666, because you're a boo.
Yeah.
No, they're dead. They're not sinners. Although the bribe that Tweets is drawing may prove otherwise.
Listen, if there's casualties with this bribe, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
That's true.
I didn't want to say what I actually said, but my brain first went to, no one hanging out here seeing the light of heaven.
Oh no, fuck it, I'm not... You know what, I'm not ready for theological debates in Mario Land. We're not doing this. I'm cool, actually. Oh, if that wasn't character growth for old Fringus, I don't know what is. I was like, let's talk about it. And I actually went, nah, let's not. Oh, I grew as a man.
Also, I'm finally getting a spell outside of necromancy, if only because it's the most Doug spell I saw that's for sorcerers.
Bribe?
I will copy it just a sec. Do.
The character
There it is in call
arc
chat.
of all time. Thank you, Gravistar. You see, that's the kind of character growth I want at any point in time in my life. I want that as a whole. I want that talk to me in every single way, shape, and form. Fringe type, the character of all time. Yes, thank you. I like that.
This is why I keep things in the Discord, so I don't have to pull up handouts. Where are you? Aha!
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, homie.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Wow, level 6 is cracked for a cleric. What? Okay, so good news. I can now just set up Twilight Sanctuary twice.
Insane behavior. Insane behavior.
On a short rest, if I remember correctly.
I think that was long.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah,
It might
They come back on-
It might be the... Oh, go ahead.
it's on short rest, I know, because I might have been abusing, Branson's use divine power ability, and it got back a lot of spells from, Channel Divinity's come back on short rest. Okay, I can just keep burning these to get spells.
Oh, yeah, short rest.
Yup.
All right, I had a new attack in as well, just for funsies.
My fluffy fucking tail.
Destroys building. You guys!
Man, I love Addie. She has like a Pomni level of anxiety. It's like a DBZ fusion of Mario and Pomni.
Not wholly inaccurate, honestly. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good touchstone.
I know how to call them when I sees them.
Light's over.
Oh no, I saw the
Oh!
Game Doodles thing. I took.
God damn tweets.
Let me see what we got. What do we got?
Oh!
Wow.
Just like, just shush-papped. Just like Homestuck shush-papped.
First thing in Addie's journal
that's
is,
cute.
is art of her being wrapped up by ribbon while Blair watches menacingly.
I can't wait to see the weird doodle Addie makes.
Undertones of this season. Holy shit!
God.
I can't wait to
You
go
did it.
ahead
I
and
blame you, Skelly. You made the boo.
Why does everybody blame me?
I can't wait to go ahead and see the art Addie made of just Hammer, but it's just like 4 stiletto shoes.
I would like to think, like, season 1 ended off with like one person be like, yeah, I totally have a type for booze, and season 2 is just been like, yeah, bet, and like.
So does a lot of people.
Yeah. Dead ass with no hyperbole. One of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, no, my favorite Mario waifu is definitely the Boo in the casino."
Oh no.
Though speaking of season 1, I do want to point out that thing about the washing machine. What might have been something me and Gigi threw around during a stream. We decided was canon between Doug and Lottie.
No, the funniest end of that story. This is way back when 1,000 Year Door was on the GameCube. I looked over at my buddy and I was like, "Will you elaborate?" He was a huge dude, right? Big man. He was like, "I will not elaborate." I was like, okay. I'm gonna go on Excess Express and kind of forget what you said. And then you talked about sexy booze and it came back to me like a flood, because I can't ever not forget anything.
Yeah.
Why? Why, Tweets? Why do I have the gift of knowing? Why do you give me the gift of knowing?
I did not. You can blame Skelly for that.
Oh, okay. God
We'll
damn
get
it,
back
Skelly,
underway
why?
in 2 minutes.
But yeah, I get expertise, y'all. Tee hee 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 hee.
I get a fun feature that I will save for a later time.
Same.
Expertise is such a good fucking skill for a skill jockey. So good.
Spar, it turns out if you make a boo graffiti artist, it is all that was needed to get me.
Damn, I didn't know it was so
get,
easy to get you, Spar.
But seriously, Tweets, it's impressive how quickly you crank these out and how good they are.
He's genuinely
For tease?
This is insane.
Fucking Gravistar expertise in hot booze.
Yeah.
No, but actually, Tweets, I don't think I know another artist who can pump out like as clean artwork as you do at the same level as you. It is genuinely mind-blowingly impressive.
Thank you.
Yes, attack tweet. Was
Yeah.
funny.
Honestly, your art's very good and it's really cute. So
All these
it's-
saying all these nice things to Miss Williams will help her forget all about Dawn Trail in the ending.
it's giving me
You're a villain. You're such a fucking villain. Oh my, that was foul. That was
that was
Cheesy Michael, jingle jingle, Cheesy Michael, jingle jingle.
that was dirty pool. That was dirty pool.
I take back that, right?
Wait, no.
I'm this close to the first and only sexy puny drawn on the internet, and you take it from me by reminding her about Dawn Trail.
Just imagine, like,
So good tweets, jingle jingle, Cheesy Michael, jingle jingle.
Fringe just grabbing me, and like his fist takes up 80% of the screen, and there's just a tiny bit of my forehead peeking out. From his face.
It's that ultra
Crab
jack.
nerd.
It's that ultra jack dude from Ren and Stimpy with the giant fist that takes up 80% of his screen.
Here comes the giant fist.
Oh, why would you do this to me? So close to the first.
Listen,
I was gonna make tweets and internet pioneer, and you ruined everything.
This is I put Fringe in the call chat.
Oh god.
Hey, yeah, of course you put me in the call. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yes, I put friends in the call. Of course you did.
Oh, I
Who
mean in
said
call
anything?
chat. I put an image in call chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yo,
It was like, yeah, no shit,
Oh!
I'm right here.
Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me.
Yo, I think I'm gonna be so devious and put my expertise in sleight of hand and stealth.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
none of us have
Mind
any
you,
anymore.
before the expertise, I had a 10 and a 7 in stealth and sleight of hand. So,
I got
gotta
literally
figure out a way to get
no fucking brain. I have negative. I have one brain. I have one brain cell. Literally,
Everyone
all
has-
of my
okay, one
money
brain cell,
belongs to
okay.
you. Like if you the expertise inside hand is like, okay, yeah, Kiki squids are gone.
oh wait,
you
no,
just take them
stealth
for
is
free.
fine.
I thought deadass you're gonna be like, yeah, Punkiki only has one brain. I was gonna look at you like, well, yeah, dingus, everyone has one brain. Like,
As
yeah.
opposed to my like 3 normal brains,
Yeah.
obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't get your Reddit gold, which gave you 2 brains.
Wait. Humans don't have 3 brains? Oh no. I need
No,
to
you gotta go to a
real
doctor for
quick.
that, man.
Yeah, oh no.
I'd go to a doctor or a priest. Take your pick.
Doug just like,
I mean, they
listen,
don't
I got.
I need a young
They don't
priest.
like
I need an old
churches,
priest
so-
and a young priest.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Doug
we
is just
can
like,
do a
how many
show.
braids do you need? I got a guy.
Hi, I'm Brain Bones. You look horrifying, yes. I didn't come up in any of the games, but I am Miyamoto's sleep paralysis demon, and I'm here to help you.
Also, chat, I'm gonna post this doodle in Paper Mario section in Skelly's Discord real quick for y'all to see. So that way, you know, the keys aren't kept away from you either. Jingle, jingle.
Dangle, dangle, dangle.
Jingle,
Oh,
jingle.
Kelly, before I forget,
Yes.
the Whacka has 100% been given a pamphlet for Twilight Town.
Incredible.
Yeah.
For them, it has disappeared. You're not sure where it went, but they seem very
That's
happy
sad.
that they received it.
Look, Darren is also a creature. He's not questioning the other creature.
God, I love Whackas. Such a shape.
Well, all
Puny,
right.
so
Is
that
is
shape.
everybody back? We can reconvene.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah.
No robot's here. Leah, you here?
Yeah. I'm just posting what happens whenever Blair is on screen.
Oh, yeah.
For
that is
for
important.
chat, it's the SpongeBob bit where whenever SpongeBob comes out, it's the clapping from the audience. Blair does anything. Everyone.
All right. Tweets and Vaughn, are you here?
Yee, I never left.
Same.
All right. We'll bring it back to open then. At about this point, a little bit of time has gone on, and the judges have moved toward the center. Rufus has moved away to give them the front space for the time being. And they will show back up in the center and be like, "All right, we've gotten wind with all the participants, and it sounds like everybody's pieces are here. We have 5 contestants at the moment that have made it at least this far, or at least made it through Terror Trail. I think we had like 15 or so, but some people just didn't show up. I don't know. The daisies might have got them."
Moment of silence for the fallen artist to the daisies.
But they start going around the room and checking out other people's art that they have made. The boos first come over to the swoops, which will unveil. They'll talk about how they made a diorama based on their home, and it is just it's a really nice like little cave sculpture with hanging stalagmites, stalactites. It looks like they use like little pipe cleaners to have like little swoops like suspended in midair to fly to be flying around. And the judges like all nod and say, this is an absolutely lovely piece. However, I'm a little clueless on how we're going to put it up there if it wins. They like point up. They're like, we could nail like some boards or something to set it up there. I don't know. And they like quietly talk amongst each other. Meanwhile, Brixie and Rekal are like, like they're almost like, I wouldn't necessarily say mean mugging the judges, but they're like, yeah, score them love, do it. Meanwhile, the judges will eventually move over to where the Whacka is, and say, well, what do you have for us? And the Whacka will kind of like stand up or like rise up a little straighter on top of the pew. It is unexplained how the hole's on the top and there's nothing underneath. And says, I made a piece based on my people's difficulties in overcoming them and how we've come back from the brink of extinction back to being very popular. There used to be only one of us and now there's a bunch of us, and I made a piece of art to celebrate that, overcoming adversity and such. It's a good piece. I hope you like it. The judges are looking between each other. There was only one left. How do they reproduce by like budding? Like, what's going on? How did that work? What? But the Whacka somehow grips the side of the the canvas, and it begins to get thrown off. You're like, you didn't see anything grab that canvas. How did he do that? And rips it off, and it is a almost picture perfect, like oil painting-esque picture of just themselves. It looks perfectly like themselves. There's nothing different. Like if they were next to each other, you'd be like, oh, there's two of them.
Oh my god.
And they look at each other like, you painted yourself? No. I painted a lot of us. What?
What?
I'm so scared, guys.
I'm fucking scared. I'm so fucking scared.
So
Darren is
scared,
transfixed
y'all.
on this painting.
Darren, no.
It's just Blair, you feel Hammer kind of sidle behind you a little bit, like, what is this?
Right. Thank you for your entry. It's wonderful. Go, guys.
Well,
go,
I know who
go,
I'm gonna
go,
play
guys.
if I ever play in Paper Mario again.
They like quickly rush off after writing something down the clipboard. They want to get far away from that thing.
All this
They're
entire
terrified.
time, Hammer is following Blair. Locke is just staring mesmerized at all the paintings. He did not think to look up.
The Booze and the Bony Beetle gathered together around a painting. And they're like, yeah, we got this painting. It's awesome. Here, we'll show it to you. And they unveiled it, and it is like a really pretty like piece. It looks like of another Dark Manor, kind of like painted really gorgeously, like by a professional. And they're like, that's absolutely lovely. Wow, we'll give this one a good consideration. Like, who of you did what part of it? And like, we stole it. You what? Yeah, we stole it. We brought art here. You were supposed to do it yourself, not draw it. Oh, so that's why everybody else took so long to make theirs. Yeah, what that makes sense. It's good for the entry, right? And they're like, no. And the judge is just like shaking their head, just like start floating up to the upper platform, just like, oh my god. Oh my god.
this is kind of sad even for Blair.
It's pretty tough. This is pretty tough.
This is
They
really
slowly-
sad.
They slowly float up to the top of the stairs, and they greet you and the rest of the team that may be up here at the time. And they say, "Well, what kind of piece did you bring here today?"
I brought one Blair original. I figured since, the contest was about the creepy steeple and how I used to came from the creepy steeple, I thought I'd pay homage to that.
Okay, can we see?
Of course. She'll move to the side. She'll, Shadow Blair will force Doug to the side, too.
They'll, Spike will also move out of the way. And they'll come up. Oop, didn't realize. Hang on one second. Let me.
They're under the painting. Oh, no.
They are under the painting. Give me a second. I have done an accident. That's okay.
I mean, that's why they call it a painting, right?
Damn!
Because I'm in pain?
Yes!
Yeah. We snap our finger and do the Rick and Morty yes.
Oh, this explains so much.
And they look at the painting and they're like, dang! You painted this?
I mean, I did most of the work, but the frame was done by this lovely punk Yuki.
She gives a thumbs up and does a nod, but she does it in a way where she tries to catch the light on her sunglasses, so there's a glint.
Holy crap! What all stuff did you break to make that? That's awesome.
That's a good question, Punky. What did you break?
Oh, I just kind of I took around garbage cans to see stuff that people didn't need, and then yeah, it was a lot it's a lot of glass. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's at this moment that you realize that all boos must do this, but they all look at each other and go, It is weird to see a boo with their mouth closed, but they do. When they do that, they go, one of these days I gotta
Mordecai
take
and
the
Rick
boo
Boo.
picture. Yeah, Mordecai. And they'll write something down on their clipboard and just be really happy, with this piece. This is great. This is definitely getting high marks. This is fantastic.
Well, thank you.
This looked great hanging in the steeple.
I'd be honored.
Then the boos come over and they come to look over at Doug's piece.
Doug will snap out of having a conversation that Shadow Blair's probably ignoring with him. And immediately just 21, 24, quick! And you'll watch they come down. One grabs him by the top of the shell, one grabs him by the bottom as he's just now reclining, resting his head on one hand. As he is switching back
over there, don't worry!
As he has 1 second to do, because we came back up.
I'm gonna have to do 21 and 24's voices now for them. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did this to you, Alf, but this is what you get for trying to make me do Morgan all the time.
I can't wait for a meteor to hit a place and then 24 to go, oh no, my dry stanza.
But yeah, no, he pulls on the disguise he wore that he got back out of the kitchen, and he's just like, yes, doesn't this invoke such the greatest feeling inside you, worth 100 coins, as he points to the head judge, or at least the one he's assuming is the head judge. And I may have burnt all of my first level spell slots and my sorcery points to get this third level slot back, but I'm using it.
Okay.
Phantasmal Beauty. The Doug Redower now looks like the most prized thing in his life.
It's made of gold. Wow, I feel like I could spend so much if I had this. Holy crap. This has to be worth a lot of money. Wow.
Yes, at least 100 coins.
That's true.
That's why the 100's on there 4 times.
Oh, does that mean it's worth 400?
Now it does.
You hear Locke still looking up at the ceiling and go, sure, if that's what you want.
But if you were to have something that expensive, you might have to fend off more people. Just saying, you really want to deal with that?
I mean, like, I would definitely try to steal it if you guys hung it up in here. Like, no shade, but like, there's a lot of coins.
Well, with how sparkly and shiny and fancy this is, I think we have our winner. And I gotta say that it's gonna be, and you hear from the crowd, you hear, what? As the Whacka suddenly, like, says something extremely loud out of the crowd, and everybody looks back, like,
I feel like all the boosts like shriek back, like Blair
all
too.
the boots are like, oh fuck, oh no, oh shit, here we go. It suddenly disappears in the pew next to you, Darren. It shrinks into the hole, and the hole disappears.
Oh god, it's in the walls. It's in the goddamn
And it appears
walls.
by the judges.
What?
Wait, this can't
What's
be
happening?
an entry.
And they're like, well, why not? It's a great piece of art. It's like, I've seen this before. And they're like, you have? Yeah,
What?
give me a second. And they're like, and they like cough up something that's suspiciously dry.
Oh,
And it is a crisp $100 bill that lands
Like
on the
from
ground.
Earth? Like
Yeah.
like an Earth bill?
Like a
Yeah.
$100 bill,
Like a $100 bill from Earth,
and it's dry.
and it's suspiciously dry.
It's dry, and it just spits it on the ground.
Yes.
And if we were on Earth, we could get a meal, a succulent meal.
Yeah,
with this
like
dry-
it,
A succulent
it is
Chinese
an
meal,
actual
yes.
$100 bill. And they're like, see, I've seen this before. I found it in the trash. I thought it looked neat, so I kept it. And they like pick it up and look at it. It's like, it does look a lot like, see, it even has the artist's signature watermark on it. And he points at it, and it's Ben Franklin.
Sounds like a hack.
It's worth it.
Points at it with what?
Like with their head.
They stick out their tongue. Their tongue turns into a very articulated human arm and points.
I was gonna say, watch it be like a realistic human hand, and then when you blink, it's gone.
Yeah, I've seen it. It points, and by pointing, it means it flips open. It flips open its mouth and the back of its head, and an arm shoots out of it like a Pez dispenser.
That's terrifying. Thank you.
Oh my god, we could totally do a Junji Ito game.
We hear a snapping, a cracking sound. A hand comes from around its back over top, but you can never like get a visual on the way it actually comes out of the back.
Yes, absolutely. It's like the JoJo character. Yeah. It has that stand power. The gun comes out from behind the like letter. And they say it does have a signature on it of the previous artist. And they like look. It's like, have you counterfeited art?
What? No. You have no proof of that.
They shake like the dollar bill at you. The $100 bill at you.
That's totally circumstantial.
I have a way to try to save you, but it's so stupid.
Please. Go ahead.
Hammer takes 2 steps looking at the art, bumps into the wall here between the stairs, and then shakes his head and goes, "It could have belonged to a different yet smaller Benjamin Franklin."
Doug wildly points. See?
Roll a persuasion check, Locke, just for shits and giggles.
Look, vets have to stick together. Persuasion. Let's see. 14.
Alright, I'm gonna roll something on their end. They like look at it and then like look at you, and it's like, so what you're saying is like, this is made by a small individual, and because it's big, it is different.
A bigger Benjamin Franklin. You know, like Koopa Troopas, right? Like you have the little ones, then you have the big ones like me. But if we both were named Benjamin Franklin, one would be Benjamin Franklin the Koopa Troopa, and then Benjamin Franklin the Sledge Bro.
Hang on.
I do understand that it would be annoying in a bureaucratic sense to keep those names together.
But that's why we don't have a functioning bureaucracy.
Not anymore. He says, thinking about the pension.
They like go up to the picture and like look at it very carefully. Like this boo will like go up to it, like look very carefully at its crinkled state of being. Now also very shiny and like look. And I'm gonna make its. It looks mesmerized for a moment due to the spell, but it like also looks very carefully at the bottom of the image of Doug on the thing, and it's like, it says Benjamin Franklin on here too.
Damn, my attention to detail.
He points at it. It's like, this is just a poster of that. And they're like, they all like look at you, just like look. It's like, all right.
Doug is all
copying and like drawing over it disqualifies you.
I was about to say, Doug is mid-changing his outfit to change to a different artist's persona. Oh.
Oh my Christ.
Think you know a person. I was just gonna say his taste in art wasn't that good, but the fact that he copied something? Wow. Think you
Oh,
know
you
a
changed it to
guy.
another artist? What do you look like?
No, he was
Hammer's
mid-changing. Like
Oh,
he might have been
mid-changing.
pulling on. Yeah, he might have been pulling on a leather jacket and a different kind of sunglasses.
Roll me a
What's he
sleight
doing
of
for
hand.
Andy Warhol?
No, one sec. I'll share it in a second. When you said sleight of hand.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand. A 2.
Like I said, he's midway through. Oh, this would be great.
Roll something.
Hammer's on Blair's shoulder,
Okay.
looking over her.
You have taken off the hat, was the first thing you did. And even though you are mid-change, they suddenly look over and like, hey, where did the other guy go?
Yes, I wouldn't know. I am the artist, Doug King. That other guy, he went that way.
Huh. Is the jacket orange?
It's got an orange on it.
Hell yeah.
If he finds out about this guy kicked my ass, but I don't care.
They like look, it's like, well, unfortunately that guy is gonna have to be disqualified. This is a replication. So that means they like look at it and they like look around, like everything. You see them like squint, like they like look toward the bats and they like nod a little bit and they look at the booze and the bony beetle and just shake their head. They look over at the Whacka who is hovering unusually close and kind of like,
There was Hammer looks over at Blair. There was no saliva in that Whacka. He is very unhealthy.
that dollar bill is crisp. That $100 bill is crisp.
I've never seen them.
Yeah,
Is that how they are? We've never seen them in the Bogley Woods.
I don't know.
Doug walks over.
Unless
That's
they're
why I
in a
use
part
this.
of the woods we don't go.
That's why they make good washing machines. Everything comes out suspiciously dry.
Really?
It's 11. But they come over closer to Blair's painting and they say, with that means we're going to have to declare Blair's painting and work of art the winner of the contest. They gesture over and there's like confetti dropping out of nowhere in here. Although the music doesn't change to be cheery, it's just still spooky. But there's a bunch of like purple and like blue and green confetti that comes down.
There is a lot of confetti where you're from, Blair.
Yeah. Don't know
Now
where it
that
comes
I think
from.
would just be coincidental. One of the booths says.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're not from around here. It just says on Blair's shoulder.
But congratulations, you have won the art competition, and they all like just do like little golf clap, and then you hear like people going like some of the there's like one or two guys out here going, and then there's like a cough, because there's not as many boos as there normally are in here, and they're like sorry for the poor fanfare.
I mean, that's understandable. I thank y'all for judging and whatnot, but mark my words, the next time there's an art competition, it'll be in a better, spookier atmosphere, and the bell will be back.
Then they say, for winning, you and whoever helped you make this get a fun prize of your choice.
Oh?
Yeah. We can either give you fun little items that may help you. We can give you a little bit of what we call being anointed an honorary boo, or we can give you some money.
Well, it's your
So-
hometown. What do you think, Blair?
So, either items, being anointed honorary boos, or money, correct?
Yeah, this can be, by the way, this is per person on people that helped you.
Okay.
You don't have to decide for the whole party. Each person can decide.
I would like to see what kind of items they all got first before anything.
They hold out, they are, at first they look like little tchotchke necklaces. But they do look like they have some craftsmanship to them. And they say, these can help people out of a pinch, in case they need it. Kind of has a little bit of boo magic on it. Some of our spellcasters have put some funny little works into them. Likewise, being knighted a honorary boo also confers that to yourself in a funny little way.
Technically, I am a boo, but
They say it'll help you too.
oh,
What we hand out, because I don't think you practice the magics here around here, so like this would probably prove a little useful.
Above board, what do the items do? I'm curious.
The items are small necklaces, and what they do is they do one of two things of your choice, depending on when you take them. You get to choose which. One is gives you proficiency in stealth,
Which
and
I
the second-
had.
and the other it gives is a you can turn invisible for 1 turn once a short rest.
Dang. All right. Let's see. Who helped Blair? I think.
Activating if you choose the second option, activating is a bonus action.
So, Hammer's just on your shoulder just thinking about this. So if you're a boo, but you don't practice with stuff around here, I won't pry. I wonder what you being a... Like, she says that, like, kind of caringly. Like, just like, oh, that's sad. It's your hometown. Like, you get that kind of feeling.
While y'all are talking, the 2 bomb boos are, like, grabbing the, your painting, and they're just gonna hang it up over the statue. And just...
If you get...
They just hang it on the head.
If you get... But if you're anointed a boo, would that make you, like, I don't know, like a queen boo? Princess
Oh
boo?
no. See,
Is there a
there's
princess
only-
boo?
No, there's a king boo, but we don't talk about that right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not too much we know. Punies don't really have a princess or a queen. It's just punies. That's just what we are.
I don't think boos have.
We have an elder.
Or a princess, or a plumber. but there is a king boo out there. I think. Would there be a couple? Because like there's like the king boo for like Luigi shenanigans. There's like the one for Super Mario Sunshine and whatnot.
Yeah, there's several out there.
Okay. Also, the people that helped Blair out with her thing, technically, it's Punkiki and Addie and Darren and to a degree Doug, so.
It'd essentially be everybody in the party.
Yeah, so you'll pick. I think Blair is gonna go with the honorary boo thing because as much as those necklaces are nice, she has proficiency in stealth, and she also can turn invisible.
All right.
Not as perfectly, but she can. So.
I will tell you the other options you have available. The coins option is a whopping 30 coins, should you desire. They will also include a special coupon to use at shops that may help you in the future too. Being given a bit of boo magic will have the fun effect of you guys. It'll be your pick. You are able to pick one first or second level illusion spell to cast once a long rest.
That's dope.
I think, honorary boo.
Okay. It also comes with the caveat of it. Your return won't be questioned at Creepy Steeple as well.
Yeah.
I wonder
Kind
what
of
the
permanently in the
ceremony.
books.
I wonder what the ceremony is for you to become a double boo. Am I allowed to watch? Oh, this is so exciting! The hammer says she crawls off you.
Yeah, Darren also go with honorary boo, mostly because it helps him with the creepy staple.
Okay, I will say the spellcasting for that can be any mental statistic of your choice. And the whole thing of, if you already cast spells, you can use spell slots on it.
Perfect.
So the whole, mechanical thing, always counts as prepared, doesn't count as a number of total things prepared. I'll type in a thing on your character sheet, don't worry. It'll have the usual rules as modern
Also,
spellcasting
I need you
does.
to understand, Darren hasn't stopped staring at the Whacka's painting.
You almost swore it moved.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Oh,
God!
Oh, that's upsetting. Burn
You
it.
didn't tell us this was going to be a horror game, Skelly. You didn't tell us it'd be this spoopy.
To be fair, we kind of made it that with our character choices.
We're spooky. We're not spoopy. Okay, there's a difference.
There is a difference. Hi, how you doing, French type horror guy here? There is a difference. There is a difference. Big ol' chungus difference is what there is.
You don't have to answer this now on which you'd like. You can deliberate over the week, and you can choose which before the next game, and I can help set it up on your sheet and everything.
Cool.
I'll just need an official answer before next Tuesday.
Fuck yeah.
But your art, Blair, that you and your team have helped make, get hung prominently on display, kind of over the face of the statue in the back of the steeple, for all to see as the winner. So a lot of people cheer and stuff. You'd assume there would be a lot more cheering and hype if about 90% of the boo population wasn't canvassing the countryside.
Yeah.
But still, it is nice to know that every time you come in here, you'll be able to see a piece of your art on display.
Yippee! And just gives her more resolve to win with a better piece next time.
True. But with that, it seems like all of your things here are nice and tied up. What will y'all do next?
Remind me, Skelly, is there anyone in town that might be able to identify things?
If you need identify, there are some. Obviously, the Magic Koopas where you're going may be able to help you, but also there are some spellcasting boos around here.
This is a wild question. Would Kiki be able to just like tell who? This is crazy. It's like, can I profile the casters? Like, do I know which ones are magic casters?
The ones with hats.
You would get the idea that the bomb boos and the dark boos around would be able to certainly cast spells.
I'm gonna pull out that ring that I have that is unidentified. And I'm gonna go over to one of I guess I'm gonna wave down one of the bomb boos when they're done hanging up the painting.
Okay, yeah. They'll come on down.
Cool.
Hey, can I get your help with something? Do you know how to identify a thing?
They float over. It's like, oh, did you find something weird?
Yeah, I found something weird like a while ago, and I just wanted to get it checked out. I found two weird things, but let's start with this one.
And she pulls out the ring.
All right. They look at it and they're like, we can't, but and they like look across the way and they like one of them like whistles and gets the attention of the big boo down by the door.
Oh.
Who disappears and will come over to you. And he's like, yeah, what's up?
Can you identify this?
Yeah, like you mean like with magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, hang on. Bring it over here. And he'll like float above like the little platform. He'll start scribing some stuff on the ground.
Cool.
And I was like, yeah, I can do that for y'all. Especially, I was gonna charge you, but I mean, y'all are the winners of the contest, so like, we can do a little bit of that on the house.
Hey, I appreciate it. I mean, like, if you were gonna use the money to like spruce up the steeple, though, I'm happy to pay. I don't mind.
Yeah, I usually charge about like 3 coins for the service. Like, if you can spare that, that'd be nice. But otherwise, I don't mind doing this on the house.
She pulls out the pair of gloves that we found as well. And
Okay.
she's gonna flip them 6 coins, and she's gonna go, "Here you go."
Go. I got 2 things, so make it worth your while.
All right. And they will begin to identify them. They're sort of like almost similar to like the strange little vortex outside, but it's much like smaller and it remains very close to the ground. Kind of swirls around it, and he's like, "All right, yeah, I see this. This is a strange item with an interesting effect. Seems like it was used recently too. So, someone must have left it. But this is the magic item. I will show it to y'all. This one is a handout.
Oh. Ah. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. I think Kiki, upon being like told what it does, goes,
Oh, that's pretty neat. Ooh, yikes.
And then Kiki looks over at Blair and goes,
I think I figured out how they got the bell away without any noise.
Oh?
Yeah, this ring is kind of makes a good old zone of, quiet. Yeah.
and then she looks back at the big boo and she goes,
It's not mine. I found it. I promise. It was in the mansion where the little guys were staying, the little rabbit guys.
He like shrugs and is like, we overheard a little bit of the talks that y'all was trying to find the bell for people, so like we appreciate that.
Kiki goes,
We're on the case.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good idea, maybe. Hold on. Hey, Blair, secret conversation real quick. Secret conversation.
Sure.
The booze will like nod and kind of like, so move over here. Spike will kind of like remain close by unless told otherwise.
In his most, to him, stealthy, he'll kind of just like hunch down and over real quick. He still towers above you. This guy is a Hulk.
I mean, Blair can just float on up to his level.
Oh, right. Sorry. Didn't really have any booze where I was stationed. That's... Anyway. So, if you're trying to find the you-know-what, and you're thinking it's the... He'll put like 2 fingers over his head to look like bunny ears. You think it's those. If Punkiki thinks that ring is tied to it, I might have something that could help you actually with that.
Oh?
He will hold in his hand proudly, his open palm, the hammer. You almost hear a, oh! Hammer has really good sense of smell, really good hearing, to the extent that like she looks up at you from Locke's palm. If it's the nerdy bunnies, I actually know what they smell like a little bit. They smell unlike anything else in the tower. We just saw the 2, but what a weird smell. It's a long shot, but I couldn't tell you exactly which one wore it. But if you want to go ahead and tie in, this is definitely irrefutable evidence, I feel we could help. It's your hometown, right? I guess.
I mean,
like,
it's sort of like the place I kind of grew up in, but left to find myself. Does that make sense?
yeah. But in the same way, if somebody took, like, the Great Tree, I'd want to find out who did it, you know?
True.
Bogley Woods isn't really the same without the Great Tree, and it's not really the same without the bell. I'm guessing. I don't want to assume, but...
No, you got a point. You got a point.
Well... She rears up a little bit and just claps her front legs together. Let me give it a sniff.
What?
Oh, the ring. Hold it up
What?
to me.
Blair goes down to Punkiki, or over to Punkiki, grabs the ring, and just gives them a wink like, I'm just gonna borrow this for a second. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. It's probably better on you than it is on me anyway.
I mean, I'm not one to wear rings, but I guess I'll take a compliment. And
Kiki shrugs and goes like, me neither. And she raises her arms and her hands are just like nubs, like they're just round.
Me rings!
Blair looks at her nubs as well. Just don't zoom in. You might see realistic hands for a second, but like, as long as you don't zoom in. No.
Man, that was my favorite scene from Powerpuff Girls back in the 90s.
But yeah, Blair
Anyway.
will take the ring to Hammer to sneak.
Okay.
You see the very tip of her little schnoozle twitch a little bit. She has a passive perception of 14. Has advantage on perception checks based on hearing or smell. If you want me to roll to see if I get above that, I can do that for you.
Yeah, do give me a roll in this particular case.
Gotcha. Alright. Considering it's hammer sheet, we're going to go ahead and just do 2 rolls on the dice roller. And then you'll take the better of them. We have that at 20. That's
20.
a lot better than 14.
Indeed. There is a vague, familiar scent. It's not something perceptible by the average folk, but more like natural races like punies would be able to pick up on this. Like there's like, you know, that light musk that comes from like being worn and being able to tell like what kind of creature it comes from like the oils off skin and fur and the like. It does smell vaguely familiar. Not from a specific individual, but from a newer scent gained that has been re-triggered.
Does it smell like the nerdy rabbits?
You would think so.
Yeah, that's just like that smell from a couple days ago.
Like an
With the
Undertale
nerdy
entry
bunnies.
smells like stardust.
Yeah, it kind of smells like whatever those nerdy bunnies smelled like.
Above board, can I just say I love how we just refer to them as nerd bunnies. Y'all the real ones. I appreciate it.
I honestly feel like Locke would be like, nope, not a part of the Bowser army, and just forget its name, and Hammer probably would not have heard it and kind of passing. So we're just as new to weird nerdy bunnies as you are, honestly. But yeah, that smells just like it. Which means if they used that and somehow got through here, maybe they did go to Turtle Keys. But if that's the case, why would they be speaking to the Magic Koopas? Especially with everything that's been happening lately, I doubt the last thing we'd want to do is cause any more... I know. Hammer looks up, kind of like, I'm sorry that it's the nerdy bunnies. Yeah. This is definitely tied to him, I think.
Of course. Yes.
But look at it this way. You got the ring. You, in some way, even though all the boos are looking for it, you cheered him up a little bit by winning the contest, right?
I hope so.
Well, there you go. And then, after we go ahead and just find the way back to Turtle Keys or something. Yeah, I think we can help you find those nerdy bunnies. And then we can ask him where the bell is. And beat the crap out of him if you want him to.
I do appreciate it, but let's also keep it on the down low for the other boos. If they were here out, it could cause a little bit of a ruckus and make it hard for us to do it.
I know, that's why we're right next to you. You finally notice that they're like a centimeter from you, leaning forward.
Claire's been floating up to their level this entire time.
Locke is not sure what to do in this situation. You get the feeling that stealth was not part of his job training.
As you two are talking, the Big Boo also manages to identify the second item, the pair of gloves. Before I describe what it does, I will drop its image in call chat to what it looks like. Or what they look like, rather, and what they are called.
Oh.
Let's see what we got.
For chat, they are called the Gloves of Finger Guns. And this is what they do.
Yo!
Wait a minute. That's too fucking cool. That's too fucking cool.
Oh,
No!
this screams Doug all over it.
Honestly, yeah.
You see like Kiki gets the gloves back and she like turns over and looks at Darren in the pews and then looks at Doug and then looks back at Darren, and then looks at Doug, and is like,
Again, he's still just staring at that portrait.
And Kiki looks at big old John Boo and goes,
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You did some cool ass shit here.
then walks away. Goes,
Doug, I got something you might like, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, consider it a consolation prize for the whole contest. That was a pretty shitty scam, but it almost worked. So it's a good old prize for runner-up.
and she like slaps you on the back and then hands you the gloves.
You'll watch as his glasses cock slightly, and you'll notice that he's already stolen the $100 bill that was on the ground and stuffed it in his skull. But then he'll like fix it. Like, oh!
She goes, "You're not good at drawing art, but some people would consider other kinds of things art, buddy."
I mean, why do you think I'm taking it with me? You just see 21, 24 are already rolling it up to take with.
To spare chat having to read, I will read what these items do. They obviously no items in Paper Mario. Magic items don't. There's no attunement in Paper Mario. So being able to use magic items, you can do so willy-nilly. While you wear these gloves, you gain the following benefits. They can be used as a spellcasting focus. They don't give any pluses or anything, but they do have the cool effect of making it look like spells are being shot from your fingers rather than coming from where they do normally. Cantrips cast through this focus can choose if they use a spell save DC, can instead be a spell attack roll at your discretion. You don't have to, but you can. Likewise, whenever you would roll initiative, you can use a reaction to cast a cantrip immediately.
That's sick.
But yeah, Doug will just like turn to Blair's shadow like what he was doing earlier, which was bragging. Now he's just gonna be waving the gloves in one hand, the bar in the other, with the dollar pointing out from his head like, "Oh yeah, I totally got this," and then be handed like the 30 gold from the winnings.
Ah, you're choosing the gold? Okay.
Of course he's doing that! I will always say, he knows what he's about.
It's true. It's true.
All right, and so both items are now identified for you.
Hell yeah, thank you.
I will say at this point, Darren seems to finally shake out of whatever it was. Literally just floats up off the pew towards the Whacka.
Oh shit.
And
hi!
Still floating, just talks to the Whacka. Your portrait speaks. Truly you have seen adversity.
I know. There was all but like one of us, and now there's a whole bunch of us. It's great.
He'll just hand out another peach. As I said before, you're always welcome in Twilight Town.
That's great. I think I'll go there next.
Oh, that's great.
You've cursed the whole community.
We'll never hear the horrors that take place in Twilight Town, unfortunately.
You also pull out a piece of paper. If you're going, can you give this to Mayor Dower?
They look at it and they're like, sure, and they take it and it is eaten in 3 frames.
Well, uh-huh.
I'll make sure to get there safely.
Okay.
You can imagine later when they arrive, they're going to painfully and viscerally hawk it up, and it will be suspiciously dry and crisp.
He basically wrote out in Twilight for Mayor Dower what they've learned so far and where they're headed.
Okay. I'll make sure to write that down real quick. But before y'all head on, is there anywhere else y'all would like to go?
You can go over to the Whacka.
Go to the Whacka? Okay. As you walked up, you just saw it consume like a note.
Yeah, her brow furrows even more, and she goes,
Hey,
Why?
I got a weird question.
Okay.
Where does it go? Like when you eat it?
There's no sanity checks in Mario.
She like doesn't wait for an answer. She goes, "Can you just like, how big can you open your mouth?"
It just like, and that is clearly not as big as it became when it ate the note.
She like is going to like she just goes, "Okay, hold on a second, this might be a little uncomfortable," and she like grabs the sides of its mouth and is like trying to pull and like look inside and like down it to be like, where the hell does he go?
You just like, you look down into like an abyss and you just hear like something's in there.
She backs up. She backs up so fast that her like sunglasses fall off, and she's like on the floor, like scrambling back, and she's like, "Stay away from me! Stay away from me! Get away from me, man!" Holy shit! Holy shit!
Okay, my bad.
It could.
Blair, we gotta stay away from that guy. We gotta stay the fuck away from that guy.
next time.
You look inside the Whacka's mouth. It's just a purely white room with Miyamoto just working at a table and wordlessly looks over at you.
It goes to the back rooms.
It goes to the back rooms. In the back rooms, there's a door, and some say there's a cheesy Michael waiting on the other side.
Oh God.
And a TV that has a sparse stream on it.
Yeah.
All right. With that, are you guys currently ready to proceed?
I think,
Yes.
Blair's gonna check on Addie real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, Blair will come on up and be like, Addie, you doing alright?
Huh? Yeah, and she like slams the journal to her chest as you come up to her.
Blair somewhat squints. Uh-huh. You sure you're alright?
I'm just taking some notes, and I figure if I do get back to where I come from, I'm gonna want something to remember. So I've been just doing some art to like maybe help remember this place a little bit.
Mind showing me, artist to artist?
I may have made a mistake.
Oh, the paradoxical situation. Here we go.
Yeah, 1 second. And you see her flip another page and just like scribble for a second, and then she shows you, and it's just like a smiley face. Very clearly on the page she just turned from, it's like the page is indented from the amount of like scratching and scribbling, like shading that she's like it's very clear that the page prior there's a lot of art done.
Blair's going to yoink the journal if you allow her.
I want this, but I don't think Addie would, so I'm gonna have you make a dex versus my strength. Sound good?
Yeah,
would this be sleight of hand versus like athletics?
I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
When
sense.
it comes to keeping your secrets, you are absolute, Addie.
There was a chance Blair could have beat it though with the 10.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
More like Addiment.
Just
I'm gonna make one more thing. This is just a flat D20 roll. High, page rips out. Low, page stays in. I'm gonna give you a choice. 1, 2, or 3, because there were 3 drawings I had in mind. You get one of them.
Let's go with option 3.
Option 3. Okay. So the one that you rip out of the page is she like and like throws it back in hammer space. The one that you get, it does not show ribbon in this one. Those were the previous 2. What it does show is Addie suspended by ribbons with Blair holding a knife to Addie's neck and like leaning in. towards Addie. It's amateurish, but it's better than you'd think.
That's so
Oh my
much.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just. Oh my god.
Patty knows what she likes.
Is this a plumber joke?
No, this is just this is I established this. Addie is a degenerate furry. Going into the game, I established this. So yeah.
A degenerate.
I
furry.
just imagine this is all happening in slow-mo as like ominous like Latin is chanting in the background.
Listen,
kind of
I
vibe.
wasn't gonna tell chat until Tweets came over and literally ripped the page out of the book.
Yeah, this is all happening slow-mo and just like Blair's nonchalant face just slowly goes into like a questioning like, huh? And then she looks at the picture and she looks up to Addie and she looks a little concerned.
Addie is not making eye contact. Addie is like looking up at the ceiling and she like points at something and mumbles something under her breath.
Plumber art's weird.
That's what she's thinking, yeah. Blair will hold the paper face down so no one else gets a glimpse of it. Yeah. And with a concerned look on her face, like, oh, shucks, I hope I don't do anything to hurt y'all.
Huh? Sorry, what was that? I'm repressing this memory.
Oh. Well, here's your art.
Thanks.
Look, if you're afraid of booze, you can let me know. It's okay. I can.
Oh, you got the
Tell
idea I
her.
was afraid of you from that. You're like, ooh, okay, yeah, terrified.
Yeah, I mean, booze don't get possessed, but I hope, I don't scare you like that. I would never, like, put a knife to your neck or anything like that.
She is not able to contain the like look of mild disappointment on her face. As you say that. But she goes, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, that's really no. I totally trust you, Blair.
Blair puts a hand on her shoulders, like, no, honestly, like, y'all, we might have traveled for a little bit, but I see you as a close friend, I would hate if you thought
The
I was a
deflation
threat.
confirms that. Yeah.
Like, y'all, Pankiki, Ribbon, even Doug, I suppose. Y'all are, like, part of the gang now, so I'd hate if something bad were to happen to you,
Same to you.
And she'll pat your head and, like, go to get Ribbon and, Rufus ready, and her gang.
But Blair, real quick before you head off, I hope I didn't make you feel weird. That art was for me, and I'm sorry if I did.
Oh no, I was more concerned that I was like it was a repressed nightmare or something, like you getting attacked by friends or something,
No,
Like
no,
a dream
nothing like that.
journal.
We're all
yeah,
good.
like a dream journal. See, like
It's definitely a kind of dream journal, but more like a daydream
nightmare journal.
Let's
Yeah,
say.
Plumbers can get nightmares while daydreaming. Wow, y'all are something.
Sure, let's go with that.
But look, like, Booze, we like to play pranks, but we wouldn't really actively try to harm you like that, I'd hope.
I appreciate that. I really don't know what to say right now. I'm like short-circuiting a little bit. I just wanted to apologize. You go off and do your thing. I'm sorry.
Alright. she's gonna float on by, and she'll look at.
It's in range.
Rickle.
Darren, just from distance, is just gonna cast Calm Emotion.
Darren, if you look over at Addie, you watch as Addie crumples the piece of paper and like shoves it into her mouth.
No one will ever know.
I've heard of eating
She's
feelings,
gonna
but
look she's gonna look to her squad over here and be like, "Hey, can you like keep an eye on Addie, make sure she's doing all right? Plumbers be weird, man."
Oh, it's so weird. Maybe she has nightmares like that a lot. She looks like she's been through a lot.
I was gonna
Says
say.
Hammer, pointing a palm towards now Addie eating a piece of paper.
Oh god.
Maybe
No,
this is
Pinky,
just-
you're in Splash Zone.
You know, don't tell Locke I said this, but maybe Mario is the most well-adjusted plumber. Maybe that's just what they're like when they're out of the kingdom. Wherever they're
Yes.
from, anyway.
Red Luigi, of course.
Wait, Red Louis, is that what you boos call
Yeah.
him? Oh, that's so funny.
on that unapologetically deflating like back and forth for poor Addie, I think we will end our session off here.
No, we cannot end on that.
Oh, okay. If you want to end on that,
I was
Locke
gonna
will,
say-
Locke will look over at Blair and go, "You want me to go ahead and just like guard the pipe, or just make sure the path is still clear?"
Oh wait, I just realized that's Shadow Blair you're talking to.
Really good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so Locke's gonna
Really
talk to
good.
Shadow Blair and just be like, "So you want me to go ahead and watch the
Oh
pipe?"
my god.
Yeah, the
Oh,
entire
yeah,
time,
Now we
hi,
gotta
hi,
finish this up.
Yeah,
Holy
the
shit.
entire time Hammer's just been on like Blair's shoulder, and then just like after sniffing the ring, and then just like Locke's just been trying to talk to Shadow Blair this whole time.
Oh my god.
So you want me to go ahead
Wait.
and like guard the pipe?
I want to say Doug will, like look up at who's been talking to Shadow Blair and just be like, yeah, sure, creme style, go.
Oh my god. Shadow Blair just looks up at Locke, shrugs.
Don't talk much, do you? That's fine. Take your time. Moment you want me to go ahead and guard the gate, you just let me know.
Shadow Blair looks at Doug.
Doug is just waving around all the stuff he got and doing a little dance of like, even when I lose, I win.
Hang on, where is it? Where is it? Hold up, give me a second, where is it? Yeah, literally just...
We have to close on that. Like, you're gonna end up
When I lose, I win.
Okay, yeah, we'll close out the session on it, just like doing like the camera zoom out as if a star got gotten. But we will pick up, as I will say, next session, you guys will have gathered yourself. You guys will have proceeded to the pipe, and I guess we'll find out what's on the other side. As I rub my hands like a little fly.
I would just like to formally apologize to everyone in the audience and all of my fellow players for that. That was not planned. I was writing down what Addie was drawing on my own little notebook, and if it was 1 or 2, it would not have been that bad.
But it was 3.
On the upside, it
Nice
happened.
note.
I was gonna say on the upside, it was before both these raids just hit.
Yeah, I
True,
saw a raid from
true,
Zan,
true.
and we just got a raid from Aqua.
You're spared. You're
You're
I'm
spared.
spared. I'm safe.
No, and it's all good, because, like, Blair, very wise, but also kind of dumb.
awesome.
Hammer, very naive, the cool-headed one. Honestly, you're the first plumber she ever has seen.
Yeah.
Maybe this is what they are. Who knows?
Addie, a total degenerate.
But God, what an ending scene. Yeah, maybe Mario's the most well-adjusted. Maybe that's just what plumbers are like, just Addie punching a piece of paper down her
Just eating it. Just fully eating it.
She was fully eating it, like just shut full paper into mouth, chewing. She is getting rid of the evidence.
The full llama.
So is that before or after the calm emotions hit?
That is she was putting it in her mouth and then the calm emotions hit. And then she's just kind of like sitting there, eyes kind of like empty, jaw a little slack as she's slowly chewing the paper.
Man,
that was
plumbers,
fantastic.
God, plumbers do be glorpy, guys. They do be
It's
glorpy.
true.
I was expecting us to get into the other side of the pipe within like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We schmucked it up so much it took up the whole.
Honestly, this is such a schmuckably up campaign. I'm really here for it. I was so excited today. I was like, yeah, I get to be a stupid little guy. I love it.
I love when we get into shenanigans like this so much.
It's so good.
Well, all right, gang. Thanks for the wonderful session once again. And
Thank you for running.
let us start going around the table. I will pass the dice and let's see. It's gonna be today is gonna be starting with El Robot.
Hi, you can find me pretty much here. Otherwise, you can find me at at Blue Sky at El Robot. Otherwise, you're more likely gonna find me lurking in pretty much most of the people's lovely Twitch chats here, including I'm gonna throw it right back to Skelly at the start.
Damn. All right, fine. I can't do the no takes backs because I can't do that shit. Hi, I'm Skelly Alpha. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, and YouTube under the same name. Gonna have a lot of Minecraft for the next 2 days, starting with Punky and Momo tomorrow, and doing it with Tech as well on Thursday. Might do some Peak tomorrow as well with Punky, and we'll be doing some art with Pie Pixie on Thursday. Friday will be the 4 Gears Hangout, which will be Hightail or Big Walk, one of the two. Saturday is going to be doing Ina Dream Barbecue with one of the voice actors, good pal Rigsby. And Sunday will be Suits with Leah and gang here. That's really it for me. All the rest of my time is going to be eaten up trying to job hunt. So that's it. I will pass it over to, since I mentioned their name a good couple times in mine, I'll pass it over to Punky.
What? It's me.
I shilled earlier. You can find me on my channel. I'll be live tomorrow. We do liminal indie. We'll do some PM probably. The only thing I will shill is the webcomic space. Wheel of Webcomics. It's a really cool server. You hit bang book club in my chat. It gives you a nice little prompt. It gives you a Discord invite to the server. It's a very chill place. You like comics? You like webcomics? You like making comics? You should jump in there. There's a lot of cool people. And the only reason I'm specifically bringing it up is because Webtoons is the shit. And with that, I will pass it over to Leo.
Hey, I am Leah, aka Amusing Thalia, here on Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube, and other various places, but those are my main spots. I am kind of busy this week. I will not really be around too much on my normal days that I would normally like to stream, like on Thursday, and I'm trying to stream more often on other days in the week because of the move. I mentioned this all at the beginning, so if you want to know more about that, you can either ping me somewhere or go listen to that. Looking forward to Suits on Sunday. It'll be my last stream and session. It'll be my last major thing in the home that I'm currently in. So, yeah, we're going to be a bit emotional for a little bit. But thank you all for bearing with me. Thank you all for playing with me. Thank you for running, Skelly. And thank you all in the audience for being here. We all get a limited amount of time on this plane, and I appreciate you spending some of it with us here today. Remember to love what you have while you have it. And I'm going to toss it over to Fringles. Have you gone yet?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeet.
Hi, my name is Fringe Frangle. You can go ahead and find me at twitch.tv/fringe type. I go ahead and stream retro games, horror games, and RPGs. You can go ahead and find me there. I played Lock and Hammer. Lock's a dumb one. Hammer is the smart one. It is a fun juxtaposition. I love it. I love it. I get to play as a big dude and a really tiny puny. So that's me. Thank you very much for joining. Boy, God, yeah. I think I'm going to turn this into a continuing bit that Locke cannot tell the difference between Shadow Blair and the other Blair.
It's a good bit. It's a strong bit.
It's a great bit.
Absolutely.
Who hasn't gone yet? Who hasn't gone yet?
Robot, have you gone?
Robot
That
started.
was at the start.
I
You
put it
started.
tweets. I put it tweets.
You're just so fast with it, Robot.
Yeah.
I don't think Tweets is gone.
Tweets. I hand this to you. You take
Hi.
this. It's
Hi.
you. It's yours.
Hi. Oh gosh, I gotta hold this whole. I gotta hold the art I'm working
Hold the whole
on
thing.
for a certain skelly over here.
Aw. T.
But when I'm not making bribe art, you can find me over at Blue Sky, where I post or repost memes and occasionally once in a while post art. Yeah, coming up soon-ish, I'll be in another game, perhaps, if you keep your eye on twitch.tv/XanalisGrim, you might see me in something. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And yeah, so I'm gonna hand this over to the last person, last but not least, the dancing Burnout Fawn. Wha-cha!
Oh! Ow! Okay, I caught it. Don't worry, it bounced off. Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn, over on Patreon, Burnout's Bar. Yeah. Week's a little all over the place since I'm starting a new workout regimen to try to be healthier. So you won't see me again until Thursday when I and the Trinket Witch do some more Skeleton Crew, where we are just adopting problem children and adults and foxes in our blind playthrough of Persona 4 Golden. So if you want to watch us stumble through a murder while also becoming the de facto step-parent of Inaba, please check us out. Then on Saturday, we jump back into more No Love War Extra with myself, Zako Duo, and Tix Dixel, where we're going to be finishing up our playthrough of the Devil Episode 2 with all the supplementary content. But that's not a lot. That's only probably going to be like 10 or 20 minutes. So we're starting a new game then. So you might want to, check it out. It might be kind of cool, kind of awesome, kind of fun. And then finally on Saturday, as we've said, we have our next session of our superhero game, Suits. So you might want to check that out. But with that out of the way, most of the people I thought to raid are raid into us, so we're going to raid into Zito, who I just remembered is doing some emergency comms for bills. So yeah, if you got $25 and you want a sketch of a character, you should probably go over there and tip them. But what should our raid message be?
Let's see. Raid message.
I feel like something with the Whacka, probably.
Suspiciously dry?
Oh.
Suspiciously dry.
Suspiciously crisp.
Oh.
I think suspiciously dry is good. Or Whacka adversity. One of the two.
One of the two.
I love
But
the
yeah.
hacking noise, and then just Punky just walking up going, "Oh dear Jesus, okay, we gotta finish this, we gotta get through it." I need to ask
Baba
the
has said
question.
suspiciously dry, so it is suspiciously dry.
Suspiciously
All right.
dry, baby.
Thank you all for coming out. We will see you again soon. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye now.
Bye.